Germany, Ghana, Haiti, Iran, Iraq, Japan, Jordan, Mexico, Morocco, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Portugal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Scotland, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Tunisia, Turkey, USA, Uzbekistan, Uruguay, Ivory Coast. Let's play football.
The World Cup. Let's get it! You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know exactly what time it is. Let's go, Mexico. Oh my God. ¡Viva la México, cabrones! God bless Speed, man. Gave us a banger. Where I won't get copyrighted. World Cup, the ones up in the air. This is the World Cup. Viva la selección. Where can you watch the game? I'm watching it on Peacock. That's what I can say. KX Leo, what's up, brother? How you been? I've been amazing, bro, and I'm so excited. Good, this is the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen.
I step with my left, I step with my right.
Ooh.
I pump my chest, I focus my mind. I take a breath and wait for the ref.
Viva Mexico, Canelo and Checo are carrying. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? The biggest stage of them all begins today. I cannot wait. Let's get it. Brother, I don't know a single player from Mexico or South Africa except that Gilberto Moore kid, but I'm still excited. Facts, bro. It do not matter. It's the World Cup. You're Mexican? Hell no, I'm Mexican. I'm still watching the game, though. I'm still going to watch the game, though. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my. First of all, shout out to Mother Effing Speed, bro. Giving us a banger because I can't play any of the other songs because copyright. Oh, they make a World Cup song for the whole world to listen to, but then you'll get copyrighted immediately if you play it. So, God bless Speed for making bangers, bro. What a banger he made. Where are you from? I'm from the USA. Do you think Ochoa should play? Is he playing? I haven't even seen Mexico's lineup. Is he playing? He's not even playing, so I guess not. I mean, I guess he's just not part of it, right? I mean, he's on the bench, right? But nah, I think Guillermo Ochoa is mostly there just for the vibes, for the vibe skis. You know, it's time to move on. Of course, a legendary goalkeeper when it comes to the World Cup has many world class saves where you're thinking, wow, what a guy he is. Especially in World Cup, he just turns up. But I think his time has passed. But his time has passed. You Asian? No, I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian. USA? You sure? Yeah, I'm from the USA, motherfucker. You don't worry about where I'm from. All right, don't worry about where I'm from. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup begins today, and today the first game of this 2026 World Cup is Mexico versus South Africa. Man, the last time we did this, boys, was one. The last time they played each other was the 2010 World Cup, that opener in South Africa. Wow, how many years have passed? Big man Chavez, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you, brother. Did you see Madrid sign Bernardo Silva? They must have offered him 20 million wages easily. I don't know why Barca fans are crashing out on Twitter like he was going to be a starter. Exactly, yeah. I mean, Real Madrid are looking like they're pushing in for Bernardo Silva. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but I think they will be getting him over the line. Do you think Mexico will score? Yeah, I actually think Mexico will win, honestly. I put some money down on Mexico to win this game. You know, come on, they're playing in their country, man. They're playing in their nation. They better step up today. I better not see Mexico lose today, man. But currently on the screen, is that that actress? Damn, she's still fine as hell. I don't know her name, but that Mexican actress who from Grown Ups. I forgot her name though, but she looked. But currently they're doing. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're showing the World Cup and everything at the. They're playing in the Estadio Azteca, right? If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not tripping. But boys, it do not matter. Paki got fatter. She called me daddy. Mexico City Stadium. Never mind. Salma Hayek or something like that. Yeah, what a baddie. What a baddie. Well, what if I told you I was watching this? I'd be like, okay, cool, because why wouldn't you? You know, honestly, this is exciting moments right now. It's the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. The World Cup. First time I will be streaming World Cup, man. You know, I've already been watching I gotta have a good fair share of my World Cups experiences, but now I'm going to be streaming for you guys. I'm going to be watching for you guys. I'm going to be watching as many of the games as possible. I will also be going live later for South Korea versus Czechia, whatever, how do we call you their name? DJ, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Salma Hayek, man, she's still so hot. Facts, bro. She's still, she ages like fine wine, no matter how old she is. I'm pretty sure she's probably 50 plus too, man. But Mexico versus South Africa, man. Listen, this is probably not the biggest, most hype game ever because of both nations, you know, because when you compare it to the other big nations, but it's the World Cup opener, so best believe we're going to see something crazy. And again, every game matters, bro. Every game matters for every single one of these countries, no matter what. It's a group stage match, yes, but it truly, utterly matters to see which one of these two teams can get the first massive 3 points to get past in their table, of course, to get to the round of 16, or round of 32, I should say, because we have more nations now. We have more nations. It's a different World Cup compared to the last World Cups for sure. But as we can see, hold on, I don't think I have the screen right. Let me make sure I got the screen right. As we can see, this is the lineup that both teams have decided to go for today. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie, tell you I know all these players' names or who I know who these players are, but I know I got a fair share of Jimenez and yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh, I know every single one of these players. Hell no, I don't know any of these players, or a majority I don't know, but I don't care, man. It's the World Cup. I'm going to be streaming it. I'm going to be watching it. Everyone's going to be tuning in for this match because, again, it always matters. World Cup always brings us these moments of incredible things. I know Mexico feeling the pressure right now. For sure, they're going to have some pressure. Yeah, they're going to feel some pressure because what's it called? They have to step up in their own nation, in their own country. They got to try and win in their first game at home for sure. So some pressure for sure for Mexico, but I still think they'll get the job done. Who knows? Maybe South Africa surprises us. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I watch South Africa whatsoever. I don't watch any of South Africa, so we'll see. But it's the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. The good vibes, the World Cup vibes is here. Madrid is trying to get every player we're linked to. Factos, brother. Do you think the humidity and the weather will play a big role here? I feel we will not see the best out of the players. It would affect them a bit, but they'll get their water breaks. I'm sure they'll get used to it at some point. Like, yes, it's hot and everything, but nah, they should be able to like handle it, man. I don't think it's anything major where they'll like pass out or anything. I think this should be good, bro. This should be good. At least the South American teams should be good for sure. The European teams might struggle to adapt a little bit, but the African teams, the South American teams, the North American teams. They'll be good. They'll be chilling. But the other team's going to take some time to definitely obviously get used to it. Barca should start monitoring Garnacho, so Madrid bids for that'd be a genius move. The Gilberto Mora kid is known as Mexican Pedri. A lot of top clubs are monitoring him. Yeah, I remember seeing some highlights of him a couple months ago. I haven't heard anything since, but he looks good. He looks like a very intelligent player. We'll see what he's about. And of course, I mean, I don't think he's not starting, is he? Like he's on the bench. You know, little youngster right here, little youngster, 17 years old. Jesus, wow. We'll see if eventually in the World Cup he gets his spot. Chivas. Oh my God. There's a Colombian on Mexico. Humidity, heat don't matter. They're going to war for their country. Facts, man. These are the moments where they just got to step up and be like, put everything behind and be like, nah, I don't care about nothing right now. All I care about is repping my country and let's get this done, man. Let's get this mother effing done. But thank God Peacock has has the games and is in Spanish commentary too, because best believe I'm gonna be watching every single one of these matches in Spanish commentary. I'm not watching no English commentary, so they can be like, "Oh, goal, what a goal! What a goal that was, guys." But the game's gonna start. Actually, they're singing the national anthem, so let's get into this. Oh, look at the vibes right now. Look at the vibe skis right now. It is looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful, as expected. Man, I'm angry Lamine is injured. He will easily take 2 to 3 matches just to get into game rhythm. Yeah, we got some news, though. We got some news that Lamine Yamal is back in group training, which is always great to see, because if he was going into the start of the World Cup, not into the, what's it called? Not in the, what's it called? Not in group training, that'd be a bit of concerning, right? A disrespect to the game, hey? But medical is Mexico. I'm sure you wanted to say Mexico. Is caca. I mean, we'll see. Mexico gotta step up. National anthem of Mexico now gonna go up. I've heard their national anthem before. It's pretty tough. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Is it tough? Wow, look how the times have changed, bro. I don't know any of these players, bro. Back in the day, man, you would know majority of them because a lot of them played in La Liga, played for the big teams and stuff. But this is a new generation for sure. New generation for sure. But Ochoa, man, he's that one guy. You definitely know. Tierra, hi, what's good, bruv? How you doing? I know that coach though. Most definitely know that coach. I saw a lot of Mexicans today walking around with their jersey. So best to believe the Mexican support is high up there. I'm good. Good, man. Enjoyed the World Cup today. U.S. going further than Mexico? Sure. Hot take? Is it a hot take? No, I don't think it's a hot take. USA have a pretty decent squad. Pochettino, decent manager. We'll see. We'll see what they cook up. I always forgot that they do this. Mexicans do this, which is, I mean, I don't know. If you extend your arm a bit, it's gonna be tough. Both aren't going far though. Hell no, definitely not, bro. Definitely not. The crazy thing, the host nations are gonna be knocked out quite easily. When was the last time a World Cup where the host nations? I think Brazil 2014 was the last time when the host nations actually got far. Brazil getting to the 2014 semifinals. After that, Russia got knocked out early. Qatar knocked out early. So, and now, come on, Mexico. Oh, look at, oh my God, it looks so beautiful. Mexico, Canada, USA, they're not getting far, bro. Come on. Germany 06. Brazil, Mexico going to win. Oh, today? Yeah. World Cup, though. Bro, any of you guys going to a World Cup match, bro? I'm trying to go, man, but these tickets are expensive as hell, bro. They're expensive as hell, man. You're going to spend at least around a rack, man. That's the crazy thing, bro. You got to spend quite a bit of money if you want to go to a World Cup match. Unless you want to go for, like, the low-key ones, like the ones that aren't really too hyped, right? But I'm seeing, like, France versus Norway. Or is it Senegal? France versus Senegal. That's going to be around me. Oof, $800 minimum. Shakira still looks like she doesn't even age. What the fuck? Facts, man. What do you think of Alvarez's situation right now? I'm still confused if Atletico is bluffing so that image among the fans doesn't downgrade. The Argentine journalists say Atletico will surrender. I mean, look, we've gotten to the point after the fake bid from Real Madrid, because it's pretty much coming out that Real Madrid didn't really put a bid in for Julian Alvarez. It's looking like now it's gone to the point where Atletico have made it probably evident that 150 million even is not enough. So now it's gotten to the point where Julian Alvarez has to come out public, man. At some point, we're still seeing news that Julian wants to leave. That he's told them that he wants to leave. He's told Atletico he wants to leave. So if that's the case, that's huge for us. That we still have a good chance of getting Julian Alvarez. Because again, why would Atletico want to hold hostage a player that doesn't want to be there, right? Unless they're just that petty, right? I mean, we'll see how it goes down, but I think we're still in a good situation potentially where we can still get Julian Alvarez. But it's really going to come down to how much Alvarez really wants to come to Barca if he's serious about it. Because eventually, Atletico, if they're not budging, they're going to have to force Julian Alvarez to come out public. And if that happens, then it's never good for Atletico Madrid whatsoever. It's going to be quite embarrassing, honestly. We're already getting news that Julian wants to come out, that he's already told them. Imagine if he comes out public. How embarrassing would that be, man? So, I mean, we'll see. It's all in Julian Alvarez's hand, man. He's gonna have to be major in this. Didn't the U.S. have a decent run in the '94 World Cup? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my sister and I and my dad going fire for them, bro. France won it in '98 as a host. Madrid or that petty Simeone crash out. Yeah, fuck Simeone, man. All my boys hate Simeone, man. I can't stand Simeone, man. Can't stand Atletico Madrid. Oh shit, this is top fire though. The way that they're presenting the players. Israel Reves, Eric Lira, Brian Gutierrez, Álvaro Fidalgo, Julián Quiñones, Raúl Jiménez. Wait, is that the Colombian Juan? Julián Quiones, Alvarado. Is that the Colombian right there? Because I feel like I've heard that name before for Colombia. For South Africa, Ronan Williams, Aubrey Mudiba. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name or that one. Ime Ocon, Kuliso Mudau, Tobojo Mokena, Sofelo Sito. Oh, if he put an H in there. Jaden Adams, Ikoram. Fuck. Foster. I know Foster. I think I've heard of Foster, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not tweaking. Quinos is Colombian, yeah. Damn, bro. He didn't get called up for Colombia, so he's like, let me put for Mexico Vivelo. Mexico Vivelo versus South Africa. Like, I have the image on my TikTok thing, my TikTok stream. 2010, these guys played each other for the opener as well, and then we're getting the opener yet again. Many, many, many years later, but now it's in Mexico instead of South Africa. Let's see who steps up today, boys. Let's see who steps up today. Hopefully, if they give us an exciting match, hopefully it's at least entertaining, to say the least. But I'm going to see some human Sun football later today as well. From South Africa versus Czech, you can I actually know some of these players, so it'd be interesting to watch that game. The game is at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I will be going live for it, though. I'm going to try to go live for as many of the games as possible. I'm not going to be able to go live for every single game. Like tomorrow, I won't be going live for any of the games, unfortunately. But I'm going to try my absolute hardest to watch as many of the games as possible and stream as many of the games as possible. But it's tough when the hours and everything, scheduling. On Saturday, Mexico versus Brazil. Haiti versus Scotland. I want to see that one. I'm going to miss that Brazil-Morocco game, though. Banger game. You got to stream Brazil. I'm going to miss it, though. I'm going to miss it, unfortunately. But, ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 World Cup is about to begin. 5, 4, 3, 2. And the 2026 Copa Mundial World Cup, however you want to call it, begins, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico versus South Africa. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Entertain me, Mexico. Entertain me, South Africa. I want to be entertained. Not gonna lie, bro. I'm so excited for this World Cup. Facts, man. Me too, bro. I am so excited for this World Cup, especially for the big games, for the big teams. How they were absolutely gonna cook this World Cup, man. Some big eyes, a lot of eyes on a lot of players in this World Cup. Who do we think has the most pressure in this World Cup in terms of a team? I think in terms of a team, none of the host nations whatsoever, because nobody expects them to get far whatsoever either way. I don't think Argentina are going in with much pressure, even though they're the reigning champions, because people are now seeing them as like, all right, they had that one time, that one World Cup, but and they're not going to do it again. They won't surprise us again. An aging Messi, it's going to be tough for them. France, yeah, I think France definitely have the pressure for sure. Back to getting back-to-back World Cups. Imagine 3 times World Cup finals. That'd be insane. Deschamps, what a job he's done for the French national team, but also the team that he has. Look at that team that he has, man. It's an incredible team for sure. But France, you could say Spain definitely has some pressure as well. I think those are probably the two nations. Brazil always are going to have pressure as well. Brazil are always going to have pressure to perform and to do something. South Africa with a great steal right there. Now in the attack. Beautiful turn. Yeah, you can already hear the whole stadium boo the South African players. Oh, beautifully played. South Africa know how to play ball, boys. You're cooked. You're cooked, Mexico. They just ran through you like nothing. Spanish commentary is legendary, as always. The last time back-to-back World Cup happened in 1960s, it's extremely difficult. Facts, man. Very, very difficult. The World Cup is just that one where you just can't go back-to-back. It's not like a Champions League because World Cup every 4 years. And every 4 years, things change. Players change. Managers change. Huge changes can be made in 4 years. Oh, beautiful ball. Bad touch, though. Bad touch, though. Throw in for Mexico. But yeah, I would say France and Spain probably have the most pressure because they have the best team on paper. You could say the best playing teams on paper as well. Brazil have massive pressure as always. Brazil always just have pressure mainly from their fans and from their nation. Damn, early free kick already for Mexico. Bad tackle right there. Free kick for Mexico. Sheesh. Man, I wish I knew every single player's name, bro. To make it easier, make my life easier. Let's see. Free kick for Mexico. I got Mexico winning, and I think I got a shot on target from Jimenez. So he better get a shot on target right now. Mexico better win as well. Come on. Free kick for Mexico. Whips it in. What the hell was that, bro? Never take a free kick ever in your life again. What was that? What was that, bro? What was that? Welcome. Breaking, Marco Senesi has been called up for Argentina to replace Leo Balardi. Senesi's week, signing for Tottenham and then going to the World Cup. Sheesh. Because a lot of people were shocked as to why. Oh, Mexico with a shot! What a save! Sheesh! What a play there from Mexico! But what an incredible save! Shot on target from Jimenez. Let's go! Shot on target from Jimenez. I'm cooking right now. I need one more actually. I think I put 2 shots on target. Come on, Jimenez, one more shot on target. Shot on target from Jimenez. Let's go. Now get that goal. Corner kick for Mexico. Beautiful start there from Mexico. Corner kick. Into the goalkeeper's hands. He clears it, but no, Mexico in again in the box. Crosses into the back post, but no one's there. Uy. South Africa, what are you guys doing? What is that clearance? Oh my god. What is going on? Bad giveaway there for Mexico now. South Africa on the counterattack. But only with 2 though. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, look at all that space for Mexico. I mean for South Africa. No, he's off, boys. And that was a terrible pass either way. Come on, stay on side, mate. Stay on side. You were offside the whole time, Foster. What are you doing? Spanish national team is just Barca team with better defense. Type shit. Whoa. That's why every Barca fan supporting Spain, man. I'm supporting Argentina and Spain. Spain for the Barca players and Argentina just for Messi. That's it. That's practically it. Senesi signed for Spurs because his girlfriend lives in London. It's crazy how their personal life is such a big thing in this. Yeah, it's personal reasons will always play a factor for anyone, for any player. Like for Julian Alvarez, right? I'm sure PSG, who have been linked to Julian Alvarez. Oh my god. I'm sure PSG have offered Julian Alvarez a lot of money, but Julian feels more comfortable in Spain, Spanish speaking country. I'm sure his family is accustomed now to Madrid and to Spain in general. Just being comfortable, you know, you always want to play where you're comfortable when everything's good, right? Because it's not only just about the football club that they play for, which is their livelihood and their job, but it's also, you know, their life in general, their personal life, whether what's better for their family, what's better for themselves as well. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know Senesi stayed for one of the reasons because of his girlfriend. I didn't know that. I hate watching Argentina. Alvarez cannot have a good World Cup. We have to think long term. Man, I mean, like, listen, Julian Alvarez having a good World Cup could be positive and negative at the same time for Barca at least. It can be negative because then Atletico are gonna hold their stance even further and say we're not selling whatsoever. Look, this guy is just too good. We're not selling him. He's their star player, right? He's their superstar player, right? So it's already difficult. But if he has a great World Cup, it's gonna make it even difficult for that. Um, but it can be good in terms of Barcelona would go all in for him because they just know he's that much of a great player and how valuable he would be for Barca. Where if he can perform in the biggest stage of them all, he's shown at club level he can perform as well. Why would you not want to go for a player like that, right? So it can push Barca to go even harder and obviously trying to convince Julian Alvarez. But listen, I'm going with the idea that if Argentina are successful this World Cup, let's say get to a final, get to a semifinal even, or even go back to back and win it, it's gonna be an eye opener for Julian Alvarez to be like, yo, I'm just too good to be playing for anything that's below my level, which is obviously world class superstar level that should be playing for all the trophies, that should be playing for winning all the trophies, not just focusing on one trophy like Atletico tend to do, because we all know how horrible they were in La Liga, and the league really tells you how good you can be truly at a consistent level. And Atletico have shown this last season they aren't at that level. So it could be an eye opener for Julian Alvarez for sure. Be like, yo, I cannot be playing for Atletico anymore, bro. I just can't be playing for this team. Especially if Spain win too. Like you can be looking like, yo, those guys are crazy over there. Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Cubarsí, Ferran Torres. Look at how they're cooking. Not only for club but for national team as well. Let me go on that, bro. Let me go on that. South Africa with the ball. Oh my God, what a terrible giveaway. Quiones. Mexico! Mexico open up the score. Mexico, the first goal of the 2026 World Cup. Quinones. What a goal. What a terrible giveaway from South Africa trying to play tiki-taka football and lose it under pressure. Great press there from Mexico. Quinones gets the ball from the edge of the box and just bangs it through the legs of the goalkeeper. What is South Africa doing? If they continue playing like this, it's going to be an absolute massacre, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. South Africa are playing so risky and with no confidence. That is a terrible combo right there. They're trying to play tiki-taka, play out the back, but they're feeling the pressure and they're losing the ball on the pressure so easily. They cannot be allowing that. And if they allow Mexico to get a goal that easily, holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God, Jimenez now again. Handball, Jimenez. Woo! Let's get it. The World Cup is here, baby. The World Cup is here. Mexico 1-0 up already. 10 minutes in. Damn, are Mexico dark horses type shit? Are Mexico dark horses type shit? Are they about to win the whole competition? Type shit? Oof, bad tackle right there on Quiones on the goal scorer. Because World Cup.
Tercer gol, por cierto, de Julián Quiñones con la camiseta de México.
Y ahí está, ¿no? La está la apuesta de Javier. Apostó por Quiñones, se ganó su puesto, parece, de último momento y le está dando resultado.
Ahí está el técnico belga, Hugo Broos. El técnico de Sudáfrica la tiene Eric Lira. Jugando cortito con Fidalgo. Ya está recuperado Julián Quiñones. Aquí está el maguito.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
César Montes.
What else we got in this World Cup, boys?
Johan Vázquez. Y atrás con el Tala Rangel. El Tala que...
1-0 for Mexico, 10 minutes in.
El arco de México. Yo creo que Javier esta la tenía clara hace meses.
Teníamos duda todos menos Javier, yo creo, ¿no?
Yo creo.
Pero bueno, también como experiencia te lo digo que yo lo viví en 2010. Yo ayer todavía decía que no ponía todas las monedas a que iba a ser el Tala porque no se sabía, porque el 2010 nos sorprendió a todos.
Y yo me pondría todas las monedas en que no vaya a haber minutos Memo, ¿no? Ahora, la realidad es que Tal es mucho mejor que los pies y en esta estructura que maneja el Vasco, definitivamente necesitas que Tal sea tu primer defensa.
Sí, no, y como lo estamos viendo ahora, en la salida de balón, como dijimos en un inicio, se está metiendo Lira de línea.
Boom, beautiful over the top for Mexico. Oh my God. On the left hand side, Jimenez keeps it in. Corner kick for Mexico. Yeah, Mexico are pretty much all over South Africa right now, man. South Africa are not playing with any type of confidence whatsoever. They're playing pretty shooketh right now. Corner kick for Mexico. Come on, Jimenez. Get one more shot on target for me. Get one more shot on target for me. I need it. I need it. I need it.
El que va a cobrar es el Piojo Alvarado. También llegó Israel Reyes.
Corner kick for Mexico. Oh my days.
Ganando, pero no puede.
Good corner, but terrible header.
Saltó, pero no pudo bajar la pelota Raúl Alonso Jiménez.
Pero como ha mejorado México en pelota parada en esta ocasión, Raúl que se bota, va prácticamente a dar un semicírculo para regresar a punto penalti. No le quedó bien el centro, pero estaba solo.
Welcome.
Más vieja, que
Ooh, South Africa on the attack. What the fuck is going on, bro? What is South Africa doing? What is that, bro? That's a terrible just giveaway. They're just giving the ball away to Mexico straight away, man. They're not playing with any type of like strategy whatsoever. Can you put the game? If I try to put the game, this is what you'll get. Black screen, buddy. I'm sorry, I cannot put the game. Peacock do a good job in shutting it out. Peacock do a good job in not allowing you to stream the game. So unfortunately, I cannot. I'm sorry about that. But I'm sure there's other TikTokers out there or other websites that you can watch the game from. If you're willing to spend some money, Peacock are doing like a $5.99 for 6 months thing right now, where you can pay $5.99 for the next 6 months monthly. And Peacock are going to have all the games. So, if you want to spend some money there, if you're able to, I'd recommend it because the quality is good right now. It's looking like live TV right now. I mean, it's a little bit less than HD, you could say, but I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it. Yeah, South Africa are playing like dog shit right now. I cannot lie. They're playing like dog shit right now. They tried the tiki-taka type of football. Massively went against them. And now they're trying the long ball. And they can't hit any type of pinpoint pass or cross. Oh my God, another foul, bro. That's 3 fouls already for South Africa. No card yet. Mexico, vívelo.
Yo creo que Julián es uno de esos jugadores naturalizados que ha caído como anillo al dedo. Otro al que le acaban de hacer falta.
Sí, falta sobre Fidalgo.
Y también porque hace falta, ¿no? Hace falta. Alexis también no está, digamos...
Welcome, it's time to play football.
Ahí está la cámara de Sampaio. Así vio el gol el árbitro. El gol de Julián Quiñones.
But again, man, shout out to Speed, man, for giving us a World Cup song that's a banger too, right? It's a banger because, man, you can't listen to any of the World Cup songs, right? They're songs for the world, but you'll get copyrighted immediately. At least that's what I think. I haven't tried it. I wouldn't know if you play like Waka Waka and all these. No, you will. Because I remember actually. I mean, I made a short or a TikTok, you could say, and I added like the World Cup song. I added Waka Waka, but I also added the video, and I got copyrighted for that on when I tried to upload it as a short on YouTube. So I hope it's just because of the video and not because of the song, but
Un segundo gol que ahí sí te va a dar
YouTube are just so strict when it comes to copyright.
Adams.
If you put the song,
Quito el balón con Muku.
I feel like they'll copyright you. So
Mudao puede tirar en
guess what? We're listening to Speed throughout this whole World Cup. Speed songs.
Cortito con Sitole.
Unless they're trying, unless
Era
unless FIFA are being what's it called? Are being nice this World Cup
su recorrido.
during this World Cup period and be like, all right, everyone can stream our songs. You can stream it as well. You can use it in your streams,
Más atrás.
which would be beautiful because it brings attention to the song. It brings attention to the World Cup if you allow people to stream the song. First yellow card of the match for South Africa. But hey, money's more important. Money's more important.
está teniendo Sudáfrica. Fue por acumulación más que por la gravedad de la falta.
Sí, es la quinta falta de Sudáfrica, por eso ya Mokoena es el que está castigado.
Tiboho Mukena,
Te pierdes un partido
first yellow card of the World Cup.
en esta Copa del Mundo al ser un poquito más larga.
Ow,
Además es que
the fuck, bro.
después de fase de grupos se borran.
Sí. Y yo creo que está bien esa regla, porque sí era una pena que tú a lo mejor en la fase de grupos tenías 2 tarjetas amarillas y te perdías.
Come on, Jimenez, just one more shot on target for me, please.
A encontrar, ¿no? Dentro de la Copa del Mundo.
What the fuck?
Ahora no se borran después de fase de grupos. 16avos, octavos, cuartos y se vuelven a borrar. Así que
South Africa now with the ball, driving it through the left hand side.
Corto me parece muy bien.
What are they gonna cook up? Can they cook something up? They have 0 shots on target yet. I think they have 0 shots in general. 16 minutes in, they're struggling heavily against the press of Mexico. Struggling to string some passes together. Massive mistake that gave the first goal for Mexico. For Quiones.
Trata de abrir un poquito la cancha Sudáfrica. Mokoena la tiene, va por el Lira. El balón
What
filtrado
the
sobre el
f-
largo,
oh
va
my
Mudao,
God.
tranquilo, el Tala, Jorge Calvo.
Bueno, le recordamos que hay un triple cielo el 7 de julio a las 7 de la noche. Es
Oh my.
por el esperado regreso del Señor de los Cielos, la temporada final. Y después la superproducción, el turco, triple estreno, 7 de julio por Telemundo y Pipa.
Aquí está Tala y la salida. Lira, que hay que tener cuidado porque apretó un poquito arriba. El cuadro sudafricano.
Cause this is the World Cup.
El Corea.
Put your hands up in the air.
Corea contra la Chequia. Hay que verlos.
Sí, hay que seguirla a Telemundo durante todo el mundial, todos sus programas, ¿no? Pero mira, ahí lo que te decía, ahí ahora el Tala es el que hace el tercer hombre para la serie de balón. Dependiendo de las alturas, es el portero o es Lira o en el caso anterior que fue Reyes.
Sí, claro. Recorriendo Montes, ¿no? Saliendo Montes y Reyes. Sí, retrasando. Williams tiene la pelota. Vamos a ver a Runwin. Le tapa un poquito el espacio ahí para salir corto Raúl Jiménez.
Long ball played from
La pelota
South Africa.
larga arriba, Montes la está rechazando de cabeza. Y el que la tiene es el Piojo Alvarado. Lira, le quedaba larga, pero
Ooh,
resuelve bien.
ooh, good. Beautiful play there from Mexico on the right hand side now.
Y Alvarado al movimiento de Fidalgo. Y Fidalgo puede encontrar en el área a Julián Quiñones. Prefiere cortito con
Oh,
Alvarado.
oh.
Fidalgo, y ahora
Flowing with the ball.
Reyes.
Tiki takas.
Reyes, ¿para dónde? Al frente para Julián Quiñones.
Beautiful.
Bien, atención con-
Quiones goes for the shot again.
Entraba Fidalgo por el interior, optó por el-
Goes wide, goes wide, goes wide. Good little attempt there. Good little touch. Good little play from Mexico right there. Oof. Close. Damn, he hit one of the security guards there.
Segundos, menos de segundos.
Bueno, ya mojó en una ocasión, ahora no pasa del todo lejos, ¿no? El disparo no es la mejor elección, pero finaliza una jugada de esta selección de México que otra vez, ¿no? Por la banda de la derecha es de donde consigue un poquito más de fluidez.
Ahí está Memo Ochoa. 6 mundiales.
Is Ochoa like just that much of a legend that he'll probably just get some minutes later on?
Estar en activo, hay que
Where they'll be like, yo, just play him, man. He's a legend of the game. He's a legend of the World Cup. You gotta play him.
Completamente. Y lo dice alguien que jugó
Which is
cinco
pretty crazy to sub out your goalkeeper, right?
y que sabes perfectamente que no es fácil.
No es fácil, no es nada fácil. Es verdad que después podemos analizar el por qué fueron 5 mundiales de la Tota Carvajal, de Rafa Márquez, de Andrés Guardado, de Paco Memo, ahora 6. Eso lo podemos analizar después, pero el mérito no hay que quitárselo.
Bueno, al nivel de Messi y Ronaldo.
Sí, exactamente. Ahí va a estar el nombre de Paco Memo.
20 minutos. La salida de Williams. Trata de tocar Mokoena. Ahora CBC.
No, beautiful, beautiful play there. Finally, South Africa touching the ball. Oh my God! Just as I say that, man, bro, their passes, their final attempts of a final third pass are just horrible, bro. They just give it up so easily. Like like they have no chemistry whatsoever right now, man. South Africa can string passes together for nothing.
Y le sale bien a México porque no tenía realmente opciones de pase en este intento de Piojo Alvarado de no dejar sin resguardo la banda de la derecha. Estaba completamente metido y cuando buscaba a Montes con quién tocar, no encontró compañero.
No, y siguiendo un poco
Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air.
en los primeros minutos,
What
eso provoca que
do I want to do? I
Sudáfrica
want to
agarre
fuck.
confianza y empieza a tener posiciones largas.
La pelota en los pies de Johan. Tocó para Gallardo. Se movía Fidalgo. El rebote le va a caer a Julián Quiñones. Julián.
Oh,
Julián aguantó ahí el jalón, pero después en el toque salió rebotando.
Jimenez now.
Está bien,
Vamos.
Jimenez.
Mexico on the attack on the right hand side. Mexico driving through, going for the beautiful cross, but it gets lens gets cleared.
Regresó Okun para rechazar. Y ahora el intento de salida de Mbukasi. Foster. La
Mm.
acción pide Johan, que es de, perdón, Pelira, que es de México, pero no, es para la selección de Sudáfrica. Leyendas presentes. Nada más la calidad de
Poquitas
Bayo,
leyendas.
Cajú, Roberto Carlos.
Casi nada, casi nada. Qué bonito siendo México otra vez protagonista.
Claro.
De un mundial.
CBC, atrás con Ocon y Williams. Van con Mbukasi. Aquí está este central de muy buen trazo. La lee el Tala. Cuidado. Tala.
Uy.
Cuidado, Tala la dejó ahí.
South Africa get into the box.
Foster en el
Going for the
área.
cross.
Gallardo,
Nope, nope, nope. Trying to ask for the handball. No handball. No handball.
Le está señalando a Sampaio que le dio en el pecho la pelota a Gallardo, pero ahí, ojo con esa del Tala.
Sí, definitivamente no es la mejor manera de defender la pelota. Uy, si esta es falta, cuidado, aunque Brian parece que no se la comete. Es un error craso por parte de Tala.
Sí, pero fíjate, viene de una mala presión y una mala comunicación entre Reyes y el Piojo. Por eso encuentran al lateral izquierdo libre para mandar ese trazo largo que después ya viene en la desconfianza del Tala, pero viene de una mala presión.
Bueno, y ahora el árbitro Sampaio a la primera falta de México la castiga, la sentencia con amarilla. Vamos a ver la magnitud.
Yeah, first yellow card for Mexico as well.
Híjole,
Sí, de acuerdo.
Yeah, it should have been a foul.
Mira Mocovina cómo después se deja caer y Sampaio la ha comprado. Ahora, lo que sea, esta pelota se tiene que quedar con ella el Tala, ¿eh? No la puede soltar así,
sí.
Tala.
Y tuvo una parecida contra Australia no hace mucho tiempo. ¿Te acuerdas que Mateo Chávez se la da en cortito y no la fildea bien?
Sí, hay que darle confianza como compañero, hay que animarlo a decirle tranquilo, claro, confiamos en ti. Obviamente el escenario, inicio mundial, inauguración, a veces los nervios te traicionan.
Ojo que va a tener tiro libre en Sudáfrica, un regalo de Sampaio que no le ni falta.
Sí, no lo
Mira, ahí Lira animando a Tala, ¿ves? Eso es lo que me gusta.
Mira que ahorita se recibió un empujón de Foster y fue el árbitro Sampaio a llamar la atención del 9 sudafricano. Mokuena la va a cobrar en 23 minutos de partido. La primera que va a meter al área de manera seria para 6 rematadores. Viene el servicio, no puede Foster. El rechazo es muy bueno de César Montes. Después está tratando de meter otro balón largo en Mbukasi. Ya recuperó México y la tiene Julián. Ojo. Ahí terminó rebotando la pelota en Adams y se va para saque
pausa
de meta. ¿Ya?
Pausa de
bueno.
hidratación.
Entonces tendremos la primera pausa de hidratación. Entonces, ¿qué te ha parecido por ahora, Jorge Calvo, la actuación del equipo mexicano?
Me parece que ha bajado en intensidad. Era oportuno, ¿no? Que se lanzaran al frente después de que era pletórico el Estadio Azteca, la energía, el momento.
Okay, water break. South Africa is so bad. Oh my days. Yeah, man, they're not good whatsoever, man. I mean, it's expected, honestly. I don't think this should be shocking for anyone, really. But I mean, Mexico are doing a pretty good job, holding themselves, holding their own, doing well. But I mean, I don't know how impressive this could really be. I don't know how impressive this could really be for Mexico if they were to win this game. I mean, I don't think any hype should be taken if Mexico win this game, that they're favorites or anything. Come on, South Africa just showing in this game they're terrible, bro. They're not good. So they got anything. How did Nigeria not make it? Exactly. They don't got anything. They having a mid-off. I mean, you can say that, but Mexico's still been all over them for the most part. If anything, Mexico just dominating them. There's a South Africa player called Sito. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Lima. Imagine you had the H in the front, man. That would have been insane. Qatar had air conditioned their entire stadium. This World Cup players will have to travel to different altitudes to play matches. Is not right. Yeah, bro. They don't got that bread like that, bro. They don't get that bread over here like that, man. To just spend that money, bro. Qatar, you know, they definitely invested a lot. Are you Mexican? Nope, I am not Mexican. Just watching the first World Cup match of the World Cup. Here to enjoy the vibe skis. I'm more excited now for South Korea versus Czechia, man. That's what I want to watch later. Later, I will be streaming that game as well. That game, I feel it would get a bit more excitement, a bit more hype, because there's some players in there that you recognize. So Asian teams, you could say, play decent football, and European teams play decent football as well. So we'll see.
Pues fíjate que fue bien interesante que Hugo Bros no se paró para nada en lo que va de este primer tiempo. Se tardó como 8 minutos para dar una indicación. Incluso cayó el gol y ni siquiera salió a la banca. Mientras que Javier Aguirre ha estado muy intenso, reclamando cada falta.
Put your hands up in the air.
Interesante. Cae el gol de Quiñones en esta portería donde yo estoy. Y atrás de mí hay un grupo grande de colombianos con sus playeras amarillas. Y
Colombianos.
Fíjate que yo, ahora que lo dices, Carlos, y les comento aquí a Jorge y Andrés, la bandera de la
Central American? Nah, I'm South American from a country that is most definitely not in the World Cup. I'm Peruvian, bruv. So basically, I got no one to support in this World Cup. Actually, never mind. I'm Spaniard this World Cup. I am Spanish this World Cup. Do not forget I said it right now.
Cuando Reyes anunciaron a Reyes, cuando anunciaron a Quiñones, ¿sabes?
Aquí estamos con México. Aquí estamos con México. Aquí no hay equipos.
Créeme que no va por ahí.
Casi, no. Yo sí te creo, compadre, que no va por ahí. Lira, el Piojo Alvarado y otra vez Lira, el Piojo. La van a perder. El que la tiene es Aubrey Modiva. Y Modiva con Mbukasi otra vez. Mbukasi ya lo estamos mencionando más en zona de ofensiva, ¿no? Sobre todo con esos trazos largos y nadie lo está apretando para que no le permita mandar esos balones.
No, y que ahora las posesiones de Sudáfrica son unos metros más adelante.
Qué bien, Raúl. Raúl tocó para Fidalgo y atención con Brian Gutiérrez que va por el centro. La tiene Raúl.
Come on, I just need one more shot on target from Jimenez. Peru, cool gang. Thank you. Why is Juan? Why are you laughing, bro? We have 2 Copa Americas. You have 1 Copa America. We made it farther than you in a World Cup. In a World Cup, you never made it farther than us. We're better than you. Why are you laughing? But yeah, I'm Argentinian and Spaniard this World Cup though.
¿Hasta dónde va por la pelota Quiñones? Y la juega cortito ahí. Para Fidalgo. Ahora circula por los pies de Lira. Julián. Abrió para Gallardo. El que lo marca es Mudao. Quiñones nuevamente. Se mueve Brian. La tiene Gutiérrez. Brian la corre corta de pega de
Uy. Are you gonna stream Peru?
Sí, y ahí está la presencia de Ocon, ¿no? El tipo del Hamburgo que tiene muy buena movilidad, lo siguió desde el inicio. Habrá incluso haciéndole el recorte se mantuvo.
Nah, I don't feel like streaming Peru.
Y como defensa no es fácil, ¿eh? Cuando te hacen un rompimiento
I don't feel like.
línea es lo más difícil de defender y lo hace.
Fucking feel like it, dude.
para Julián. Quiñones cambiando el juego. Piojo le queda alta, pero la baja bien con el
Oh,
pecho.
beautiful, beautiful.
Y la jugó con Reyes que mete buen centro al área, pero ya está.
Shit, bro.
No pudo con el forcejeo.
Mexico kind of ad, bro. Yeah, I mean, Mexico aren't good, bro. None of these guys are good, bro. They're not good. They're not good. No one's watching. No one's looking at these guys as favorites in this World Cup whatsoever, or to make it far. Really, once they, especially Mexico, like if Mexico win this game, all right, cool for them. They get 3 points for their group stages, massive 3 points. But once they play against a more competent team than South Africa, then they get utterly exposed, man. They'll get utterly exposed. This is just a little warm-up, you could say, but yeah, nowhere near to what the expectations should be for this World Cup of what the other teams are going to cook up. The levels we're about to see later on in the tournament.
pero en el trazo se equivoca Jesús. Y el apoyo atrás es con el arquero Williams, capitán también de esta selección sudafricana. 30 minutos, media hora ya de partido.
Hay una nueva generación de talentos aspirantes a la música. Se llama Operación Triunfo en Estados Unidos. No te lo pierdas. Comienza el martes 7 de julio a las 7:06 Centro por Telemundo.
Se gira Mocorena y va al frente. Ahí trataba Moriba de conectar con Mukasi, pero regresó muy bien el Piojo Alvarado. Es el que no le tiene que permitir, Jorge, a Mukasi tener comodidad para empezar a irse frecuentemente al ataque.
Sí, definitivamente. Y también le ha sellado muy bien la salida a un Moriba que comenzó
Put your hands up in the air.
tratando de hacer ese-
Bro, I can't get a speed song into my head, man. I can't get a song into my head. Anyone winning the World Cup apart from Portugal is a W for me. Facts.
Muy rápido.
Still waiting for the Tasabala dagger in the second half. But yeah, man, I'll be sick to my stomach if Portugal win. But after seeing Portugal friendlies and Cristiano Ronaldo Suey messing up, and again, I don't think it should be anything shocking. Like, I know he got his goals in the what's it called? I know Ronaldo got his goals in the Nation League and everything, and people hype that up so much, even though it's a tournament that's played every other month. It's not a 7-game tournament like this one, right? Or it's not a World Cup tournament, it's not a Euro tournament, because we saw how awful Ronaldo was not only in the last World Cup, but in the last Euros as well. So, listen, man, it's completely different to the Nations League. So, I'm honestly seeing Portugal struggling with Cristiano Ronaldo up top there, man. And it's not even, I don't think it's a matter of like he'll ruin the vibes. I think it's a matter of he's just not going to take their chances. Like where they feed him consistent. Like Portugal have a very talented squad, and best believe they're going to create many chances for Ronaldo. Now the thing is, does he still have it in him to perform and be clutch when they need him to? Bro, Portugal got a squad though. Yeah, 100%. They got an incredible squad. Incredible squad. They could win it without Ronaldo with the players that they have. But now the question is, how much of a nuisance will he be where they consistently feed him, they consistently play for him? He's a player that's not really going to press for you much because of course he's up there in age and everything. Because I'm sure Roberto Martinez is going to be like, I can't bench Ronaldo. I can't bench Ronaldo. Take that risk of benching Ronaldo, their star player, their captain, right? They got the best midfielder in the world. Ronaldo does nothing defensively, and he will really perform. And he will really perform offensively. I mean, we'll have to see, man. I've seen Ronaldo for Portugal, and it's not anything shocking about how many chances he be missing and how bad he can be sometimes. But we'll see. Oh, South Africa in the box finally. South Africa still have not taken a shot, have they, man? Oof. Good thing. I was about to think like both teams to score. I'm like, shoot, hell no. David Silva, Puyol, and some other guys are there. Guadarrama's gonna poison Ronaldo. I mean, I think he should, because I think he should play. Did Joao Felix got called up for the national team, right? Mexico on the break. Can they finally do something? 34 minutes in, and Mexico have been struggling to attack after the first goal, really. They've gotten some good shots off, but nothing clear-cut whatsoever after the first goal.
Sí, lo que son las cosas que estamos viendo a Israel Reyes sumarse más al ataque que Gallardo, ¿no? Que normalmente Gallardo es el que es más incisivo por izquierda.
Sí, par de centros muy buenos, aquella del remate de Raúl. Lleva ya Israel. Ryan en el centro recibe Fidalgo, se tiene que girar. Tocó para Julián Quiñones.
Quiñones. Beautiful. Goal. Oh my God. Bro, I need a shot. I need one more shot from fucking Jimenez, bro. He's not gotten the ball whatsoever. Well, Quiñones is looking like obviously their best attacker for Mexico. And for South Africa, man, oh my God, bro, they're losing the ball yet again. Difference is Ronaldo knows how to position himself as a striker, but the moment he gets benched, Roberto Martinez will be killed in media. Facts, man. I mean, look at the last manager he was getting killed. He was getting killed, even though when Ronaldo played, Portugal looked bad. So it's a mixture, right? Ronaldo he can still have those moments, but like It's still a matter of like, bro. They're just sometimes where he just like you're just looking at him like, bro, how is this guy still playing? Why are you still playing, bro? When you're not doing anything. But I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see what Ronaldo cooks up. This is gonna be his last. I mean, it realistically should be Ronaldo's last ever World Cup. It realistically should be, but knowing him, knowing the guy that he is, he'd probably be like, I got one more in me. Let me play 4 more years. Because I don't think Ronaldo is going to retire anytime soon. I think we all know Messi's going to retire before Ronaldo does. I think Messi got like good max 2 seasons left in him. But I see him probably the next season after. Probably after the next Copa America, he's out. I need 3 saves from South Africa. Weak at goalkeeper. I'm sick. Funny part is Gonzalo Ramos can still outshit a 40-year-old Ronaldo. That's how I be, man. That's how I be. We'll see what Roberto Martinez will decide to do because, oh my God, terrible touch there. Oh, come on, send him. Oh, shit, I did not see that. Because listen, in these tournaments, not only is it going to show what the players are made of, but it's also going to show what the managers are made of. Because this is their for international duty, like for international coaching, it's very cut through. It's very cut through, especially for the big teams. If you don't get your team to perform, especially in the biggest stage of them all, oh, shot on target. Oh no. If you don't get your team to perform, especially in the biggest stage like the World Cup, then you're out. They're not going to keep you for another 4 years, especially if you do terrible, right? So it's going to really show what the managers are made of as well. How much they can get the best out of the team, how many right decisions they can make as well, right? Where we're going to really see how Roberto Martinez can be tested. Roberto Martinez did a pretty decent job with Belgium, but he never got them over the line in their golden era. So now you can say this is the golden era of Portugal as well, because look at the team that they have. They have an incredible team that we haven't seen in many years, especially not like compared to like the last World Cups. This team right now is far better in talent. So Roberto Martinez has another golden era team, where he has to get over the line as well at some point too, man. Like he can't be living off of getting to quarterfinals of Champions Leagues. I don't think he's gotten to a semifinal with Belgium, right? I'm not mistaken. 2018, the semifinals was France, England, Croatia. It was Belgium then, right? I might be tripping then. It was Belgium because Belgium eliminated Brazil. So never mind. It was France, Belgium. But at some point, you just got to get over the line, man. And this team that Portugal have, like Portugal are one of the favorites for sure because of the talent that they have. Like they shouldn't be disregarded whatsoever that Portugal can't be looked as favorites. Especially after all the hype that they got after beating Spain in the Nations League final. They got a lot more hype, right? But it's just about the players, man. Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, Pedro Neto. What a team, man. So many great players. And then you got the vets like Cristiano Ronaldo, Ruben Dias, Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo is cooking right now, bro, for Portugal, man. I'm waiting for Barca to get that over the line, man. Can we get Joao Cancelo over the line? I haven't heard shit about Joao Cancelo recently, man. I want Barca to get that signing done, man. We need to keep Joao Cancelo, bro. He's still cooking, man. He's such a valuable player, bro. Especially if we're not going for any fullbacks, then might as well get Joao Cancelo over the line. These veterans are moving like the Fast and Furious movie series where it was tagged one last ride, and then they play to make another sequel. That's how it be, man. That's how it be. But that just shows how greatness right there too. The longevity. For you to have longevity in football, man, it's tough, man. So that just shows how elite level athletes they are. Ronaldo, Messi. I'd like to say Neymar, but who knows if he's going to be fully fit for this World Cup. Who knows? Like, Neymar's the type at this point where he'll play one game and then after the first game, he's out. He's done for the World Cup. We'll get news. Neymar's out of the World Cup. If Neymar were to get injured in the first game of the World Cup, would they be able to call someone up then after that? I would assume, but I don't know. But it just shows that they're elite level athletes, man. For you to play what is it now? 20 plus years in the game, man. That's insane. That's insane. Very few players get to that. Elite, especially at the elite level. Trying to think who besides Ronaldo or Messi gets to that level. I don't even know. Neuer. But like goalkeeper is obviously way different than an outfield player. Come on, Jimenez, no! Get the ball to Jimenez. Feed him. Get him to take a shot, man. I need one more shot from Jimenez. He's involved nothing. I swear, right? If he gets subbed out before he gets another shot, put a cross in something. Oh my days. What the? Why did you just pass it back? Come on. Oh, Jimenez! He touched it. He touched it. Was that Jimenez? Was that Jimenez? Did he touch it? He touched it? He touched it? Oh, he's offside either way. I don't even think he touched it. Fuck! My God, bro. Feed him. What the fuck is that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Quiones, go. Quiones. Take a shot. Ugh. Jimenez! No! Why'd you pass it, you motherfucker? Oh, that wasn't fucking Jimenez. Quiones with the post. Quiones with the post. Oh my God. Oh my. Fucking hell, bro. Hamza Abdelkarim's contract will be valid until 2029 with the announcement in the coming days. So yeah, Barcelona have signed. I forgot his name already. Hamza Abdelkarim. The next Haaland type shit? We'll see. The next Haaland type shit for Barca? We don't need a striker. We got Hamza. Are you shitting me? Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. Deal set to be sealed as revealed earlier. Here we go soon. Agreement at final stages after official proposal valid until June 2028. Plus potential option. Bernardo Silva ready to join. What the fuck, bro? That looks so weird, man. Bernardo Silva in a Madrid kit. After the amount of times that Silva's gone up against Madrid and he shit on them, bro. Or they shit on him too. And now he's going to play for them? That's crazy. Listen, I'm hearing many theories as to why Madrid are going for Bernardo Silva. One, because Jose Mourinho does want him. Two, because they're trying to build a relationship with Jorge Mendes again. Because of course, Jorge Mendes represents a lot of big talents in the world of football. It's because it's out of the ordinary for Real Madrid to be signing players 30 years plus. They don't really do that whatsoever. When was the last time they signed a player that old? What was it? Joselu maybe? But like, I mean, I guess, yeah, Joselu was probably the last one, but they don't really tend to do that. And Real Madrid should be in a rebuilding phase, so I don't know. But all I know is so till 2028, that means just one season basically. Well, I mean, no, that's 2 seasons obviously, but shot on target finally from South Africa. So for 2028, Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid till 2028, that's 2 seasons. That's so weird, bro. I just can't imagine Bernardo Silva in a Madrid kid. That's so weird. But I guess, hey, I mean, I guess those talks of... Because Fabrizio Romano reported Bernardo Silva is going to make his decision after the World Cup. So that practically means that he wasn't convinced by Atletico Madrid's or Barca's deal. Where Atletico Madrid were offering a lot of money, but it's also a matter of who the fuck wants to play for Atletico Madrid. And Barca apparently were offering him a contract, but anything indicating, oh, Mexico on the attack. Come on. Fuck. But Barca were offering him a secondary role. He was not getting. Everyone knew that if Bernardo Silva came into Barca, he would not be playing as a starter whatsoever. It's weird because Man City versus Madrid used to happen every like that's why it's so weird. They offer Bernardo those huge Man City wages. It's a Mourinho signing, now Florentino. Yeah, Mourinho wanted him. Reports coming out there, Mourinho wanted him. Hamza is started for Egypt all World Cup. I mean, we'll see. I think he's probably gonna be more of a super sub. But yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird imagining Silva in a Madrid jersey, man. That's so weird. Barca fits him better, but hey, listen, I'm not upset about it. I mean, Silva. I think Silva's gonna do great things for Madrid because he's just that great of a player. I think he can have a positive impact for sure. Definitely someone to be worried about when we face them, but it's not the end of the world that Barca can't get him. If he was in his prime, 26, 27 years old, 28 years old, around there, woof, I'd be upset. I'd be upset that Barcelona couldn't get that done. But besides that, we'll see, we'll see. But you best believe the Clásico is gonna get very interesting. 4 minutes added extra time for this first half. I feel like this first half has been an eternity, boys. Oh my god. Is only the first half? What the fuck? This first half has been an eternity, man. It's felt so long because, like, football halves go so quick when it's very entertaining, but when it's very slow and nothing's happening, you're just like, bro, when is this shit gonna end? We have a double pivot options of Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Gavi, Bernal. I wanted Bernaldo because I thought he would play on the right wing in 2026, but Man City fans told me he can't. He can fill in. He can definitely do it, especially in La Liga, where you need to be so technical. It's not all about physicality and pace. So he definitely could have done it for Barca, but hey, I guess Bernardo Silva still wanted to keep. But, like, as much as I know it's probably for wages, like, listen, I know the wages problem is a problem. So Barcelona not going in for it, totally fine with that. I really want to know what the wages are that Madrid are going to be offering him, because offering a lot of wages for a 31-year-old, I don't know, man.
Ya no arriesgues nada, tirada larga, vámonos 1-0 y vamos a arreglar detalles en el medio tiempo.
Que para mí esos detalles a arreglar tienen quizás un poquito más que ver con la dinámica, con las ganas, que con el fútbol, ¿eh?
Se equivocó Mocoena y Fidalgo conecta con Jiménez. Ahora la tiene Julián. Fidalgo va por izquierda. Quiñones, un buen recorte.
Beautiful.
Brian, el segundo, Brian.
What the fuck is that? What is this?
Brian Gutiérrez le había dado un gran balón Julián Quiñones y no le pega bien Brian.
Gran balón, y después quiere hacerla de lujo, quiere cucharear la pelota para buscar el ángulo superior derecho y termina haciendo un oso. Como le hubiera caído bien este gol a México.
Y último
Le pegó como con la punta, claro, ¿no?
Sí, yo creo que intentó un puntazo, ¿no?
¿Un tres dedos?
¿Tú crees que 3 dedos?
Yo la veo un poquito más.
Puntazo, segundo palo.
Sí, no.
Pero gran jugada.
Se juega ya el último del agregado. Se va a terminar la primera parte cuando viene un balón largo buscando a Reiners. Hace piernas, no va a llegar a la pelota.
Esto es lo que yo te decía hace un momento. Ahora Sudáfrica leyó muy bien que está mano a mano sus dos delanteros con sus dos centrales.
Real Madrid are considering Mateos Fernandez and Enzo Fernandez.
Va a ser lateral, pero el árbitro Sampaio Silva. El final del primer tiempo. Julián Quiñones a 9. Tiene esta historia. México 1. Sudáfrica 0.
Peru over Mexico? This is worse than watching Peru, bro. Obviously, bro. Obviously, we're better than Mexico. Come on, man.
La Copa Mundial de la FIFA 2026 en Telemundo es patrocinada por Modelo, la cerveza del fútbol, todo con medida. Bank of America.
All right, guys. So there we have it. That is the first official first half of the 2026 World Cup. And to say the least, man, to keep it short and simple, boring. Let's not lie here. That was boring. that was a boring half for sure. I mean, we had some moments. Quiñones has been the most entertaining player on the pitch so far. Mexico started off strong, but then after that, I guess just slowed down. They should probably be 2-0 up after Quiñones hit the post as well. But South Africa, man, wow, they are terrible. If they were playing against any other team, I think it would be like 4, 5, 6 easily right now. But they're playing against Mexico, so I guess they're not going to suffer an embarrassment. Maybe Trincao was cooking for Portugal, by the way. Barca has a buyback at 26 million for him. Why don't we get him as a backup player? Trincao, man, I don't know, bro. I was never really convinced with Trincao. He had his moments, but um, I guess Barcelona just focusing on a striker right now. Why not get Conceição from Juventus? He's a really good player. Yeah, he's pretty decent. I saw him play for Portugal. He does pretty well. But he's a right winger though, right? Like, do we really need a right winger right now? We have Lamine. We have what's his name? Rafinha. We have Rooney if he realistically stays, right? So I think the options like right now for Barca, go for a striker, go all out for a striker. But I mean, let's see how long it's going to take for Barca to try and get, because if Julian is still going to be the main target, we have to get that done as quickly as we can. I just want the goal to go back to back. That'd be fire if Messi could go back to back, man. I'd love to see Messi go back to back. Because if Messi goes back to back, oh my goodness, no one can ever chat him ever again. No one can say a negative thing about Messi ever again. But the thing is, like I posted in my video yesterday of the 3 players that I have stocks on, and Messi's one of them. I know it's like you could say a basic answer, but to still have high stocks on a player, a 38-year-old, just knowing in your heart of hearts that he's going to perform, he's going to have a game, he's going to absolutely cook, it just tells you the level that he's at, man. He's just absolutely insane, and that I think he's going to continue to do insane things for Argentina. Because the game plan against Argentina is going to continue to be, how do you stop Lionel Messi? How do you get him out of his game? How do you get him out of his rhythm? Because if you want to stop Argentina, you have to stop Lionel Messi. It's just going to be that. Of course, there's other talented players in Argentina, but Messi is still the number one guy who they're going to give the ball to, who they're going to give the ball to find a solution when everything's going bad, when you can't find anything, when nothing's going right. Give the ball to Messi and hope and pray that he can work his magic like he usually tends to do. Like in the last World Cup, man. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that video, but there was this Argentine, I think, reporter who, like, just having a little one-on-one with Messi, and he asked him, what was your prime? He had like a clipboard of Messi in many different years, and he asked him when was his prime, and he said the World Cup was his prime. Of course, that wasn't his prime in terms of a full season and full career, right? But it's just about how good he was in that World Cup, man. Why Barca didn't get the job done before the World Cup and sell Casado to Monaco and get Bernardo Silva, but Barca always make it hard for themselves. Listen, I guess it's coming out right now for Bernardo Silva is that Bernardo Silva wanted a main role at Barcelona, trying to probably being a starter, which was just not going to happen. He's not starting above anyone that we have, as good of a player that he is. He's not starting over Fermin. He's not maybe over Dani Olmo, you can say for sure. He's not starting over Lamine. He's not starting over any of our other attackers. So if he was coming in, he would have come in as a secondary role, but it also comes down to the wages. Like, what is Bernardo Silva's wages? Hold on. What is Bernardo Silva's wages? Bernardo Silva wages is $300K per week. Jesus. 15 million a year. 15.6 a year. Up to an additional 3.9 per year million on performance milestones. So bring a package to almost 375,000 a week. So listen, it's the same thing with Rashford. Like, it comes down to the wages, man. We weren't going for Rashford because his wages are high. And we're thinking about a guy that's 29 years going into 28, 29 years old, bro. Like, I can understand people having the opinion that Marcus Rashford is better than Anthony Gordon, and we're going to be paying Anthony Gordon a good amount of wages, but it also has to play. It also plays a game of the age, and is it worth paying that amount of money for a player who really isn't that consistent? Like, Rashford did well for us. I'm not going to say any negative things about Marcus Rashford. I thank him for what he did for us. He came out clutch in moments. Of course, there were frustrating moments as well. But paying 30 million plus wages, plus we're probably gonna get him for what? We'd probably give him like a 2-3 year deal. So that means like add all of that up in 3 years. How much would that be, bro? Barcelona would be playing a huge amount for a player again who isn't that consistent. He's aging, and we'll get rid of in a couple years. Like we want someone for the long term, like an Anthony Gordon, right? Anthony Gordon's only 25 years old. We'll get him playing hopefully for a high level for a good 5-6 years maybe from out of him. So yeah, man, if Messi won back to back, the other guy's fans will go crazy and they will call the whole World Cup rigged. Yeah, man. Like, listen, anyone that went up against it's crazy how the narratives changed like that just because of your hatred or dislike for a player and for a team. Like everyone made fun of Messi for not winning the World Cup. For years, they made fun of Messi for not winning the Copa America, for not winning the World Cup, for not being great for his nation, bringing glory to his nation. And then when he does it, they'll be like, "Oh, South Africa, the South America, the Copa America is whack anyways. They don't play against any tough teams anyways. Oh, the World Cup, 7-game tournament. How many penalties did he get? Blah 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 blah." Completely ignoring the fact that in the Copa America in 2021 and in the World Cup in 2022, he was the best player. He carried Argentina all the way to the final, and they won it because of him. Argentina don't make the final without Messi for either tournament. Unless Alvarez actively pushes for a move publicly, it's unlikely Atletico sells. Yeah, again, we're getting information that Julian has already told Atletico Madrid that they have sold, that he wants to leave, right? So if that's the case, that's good for us because then Atletico are in a situation where they gotta really think about things. His wages are crazy. Exactly, his wages are insane. Then Atletico are in a moment where they gotta think, all right, cool. He wants to leave us. He doesn't want to stay. Either we negotiate with Barcelona and try to get as much as them as possible because listen, I know, like, for players, it gets to a point where, for certain individuals, for certain players, it gets to a point where, like, no money in the world will let us get rid of this guy. Like, for Lamine Yamal, if PSG come knocking and say, yo, give 200 million, 250 million, as tempting as it is, it'd be stupid of us to get rid of him, even for that amount of money. Why? Because Lamine Yamal is the best right winger in the world. He's the best player in the world at 18 years old, seeing how much potential he has and how much of a player he'll be eventually. It would be stupid of you to get rid of him because at some point it's just a priority of how valuable the player is over the money. I know money runs the world and football is a business for sure, but at some point you just have to have the morals of understanding, like, hey, he is so valuable for us. It would be stupid to get rid of him. So I'm sure that's what Atletico are thinking of Julian Alvarez because they spend a lot of money for him and he's their superstar talent. He's their superstar player because they don't have anyone else really. So, but if Julian truly wants to leave, then Atletico have to think, all right, let me see how much money he can get from Barcelona. Listen, if Barcelona are very serious about Atletico for Julian, and Julian is very serious of coming to Barcelona, listen, Atletico might force us to give them 130, 140 even maybe to really to get Julian Alvarez, right? But if Atletico don't budge and are still sticking with the stance of not selling Julian Alvarez, then they have to deal with the consequences. And the consequences could be that Julian Alvarez comes out public and says, I want to leave Atletico Madrid. And how embarrassing would that be for Atletico Madrid? They're already facing embarrassment when people are already seeing the reports of Julian wanting to leave, because it's always bad when your star player wants to leave. It's never good. It's a bad rep for your team, for your club. So if he comes out publicly, my God, public humiliation for Atletico Madrid. And I'm sure as much as Julian, Atletico don't want to get to that point. They do not want to get to that point. So, but it ultimately is going to come down to how serious Julian Alvarez is of wanting to come. How serious he is of wanting to come. Listen, if he wants to stay at Atletico Madrid, if he's not serious about coming to Barcelona, if he truly doesn't want it, then hey, you're going to have to deal with playing Diego Simeone football for another 3 more years because his contract ends, or 4 more years because the contract ends in 2030. Like, Jesus, bro. Like, bro, he should fire his agent for giving him that kind of contract, man. Come on, bro. What kind of contract is that, bro? Like, what is it, a 6-year contract? 7-year? No, he joined 2 seasons ago. That was in the 22, 23, 24. Was it 23, 24? Or was it 24-25? 24-25 actually. What, 6-year deal, man? 4 year, 4 or 5. Like, come on, bro. You can't do that for Atletico Madrid, man. 3-year deal max. Unless if Barca will sign Rashford, is Barca gonna sign Rashford for 30 million? Nope, they're not. My goal shut that all their mouths. Facts. To be honest, any players don't play to for that trophyless club, man. Exactly, man. No one wants to play for Atletico Madrid, bro. Look. Like I was saying earlier with Bernardo Silva, I'm sure Atletico Madrid offered him what he wanted in terms of wages and stuff, but he's still choosing either Barcelona or Madrid over them because who wants to play for Atletico Madrid, man? It's always going to come down to at the end about the sporting project, the coach that you have, and Atletico don't have a convincing sporting project whatsoever, bro. Like this is why it still pisses me off to this day. Barcelona made Atletico Madrid look good. They made them look good, bro. But realistically, Atletico are not good. I'd be surprised if Alvarez doesn't come out and push for a transfer to Barca. Listen, players don't want to get to that point. Players genuinely don't want to get to that point because it's stressful, it's annoying, and especially if they do that and it doesn't go their way, in how they want it to end, then it's bad. It's bad for them when they go back to the club, and then all the fans are going to be against them, and everyone's going to be against them, right? Because they try to force a move out. Like for example, like with Ousmane Dembele, like when Dembele was looking like he didn't want to sign a contract because Barcelona weren't offering what he wanted, and the whole fan base turned on him. Where he got booed in the stadium because he was showing no intent of wanting to stay for at Barcelona, right? Wayne Rooney at one point putting a transfer request to go to Man City. How many fans turned up against him? And he's a club legend for them, right? So it's a tough situation for players to publicly say, "Let me leave," because if it doesn't work out, it could be bad for them, obviously. And no player wants to really deal with that, especially coming from their own fans turning against them. No player wants to deal with that. Lewandowski did push hard. Exactly. Julian has to go to that route. Lewa pushed to leave because Bayern didn't want to sell. Bayern didn't want to sell Lewa. And then Lewa pushed. He's like, please, let me go. Let me go to Barcelona, right? And I'm sure some Bayern fans were upset about that. But at the same time, it was an aging Lewa. He was, 33 years old? So as much as Lewa is a club legend, and Bayern fans will definitely be upset of him wanting to leave, he wasn't in his prime anymore. Like, there's a difference between leaving in your prime and leaving later stages of your career where you're just nowhere near your prime, right? Like Julian Alvarez right now asking to leave in his prime or getting into the years of his prime, Atletico Madrid are going to be sour about that, bro. They're going to be pissed off about that. Same thing with Dembele. He was leaving us in his prime when he was looking great, and Barca fans turned against him, right? If we didn't get Alvarez, is Barca going to go for Osimhen? I doubt it, man. I mean, I've seen the links that Barca were monitoring what's it called, Osimhen, but I doubt it, man. Same thing goes with him. It's his wages. It's just the problem with the wages as well with him. So it's tough, man. It's tough. One career to become a legend, push or stay stuck. Perfectly said, bro. Perfectly said. That's literally what it is. It's literally what it is, man. At some point, you have to take a risk, right? Football is about taking risks as well. From Barca's end, taking that financial risk, and for Julian's end, taking that what you could say, what do you call it, like a public, that stressful risk of it not working out, and then you face that hardship, right, of having to deal with the negative attention from your fans and stuff. Because look, Griezmann, like when Griezmann said in his farewell speech, I regret leaving, blah, 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 blah. I can understand where he's coming from because it didn't work out at Barcelona for him, right? Even though he won a trophy, right? It didn't work out as the way he wanted it to. Like, if Griezmann, was successful, then he would have never returned to Atletico and he would never have said those things, right? But it didn't work out. So he said those things that he said, that he regrets leaving Atletico, that he was apparently too young, and he made a mistake leaving. He was too young. He made a bad decision, even though he was 28 years old. Like, yeah, so young. But Julian isn't at that point like Griezmann was. Griezmann was at Atletico for before joining us, for a good 4 to 5 years already? So he was there for a long time already. Julian's only been there for 2 seasons, and as much as I'm certain he has appreciation and care for the fans and for the club, I don't think he's in love with them, like a Messi with Barca or Lamine with Barca, like in love with the club where you just it doesn't come across your mind whatsoever to want to leave. It would really push you in a. It would really be tough for you to want to leave them, right? I don't think Julian is at that level, so and Julian shouldn't be at that level because he's just too big to play for them, bro. Like, how many of the big players have left Atletico Madrid to go play for other clubs? Second half, I started, ladies and gentlemen. How many other big players have left Atletico Madrid, big strikers as well, to go play for other clubs? Like Falcao when he went to Manchester United, Diego Costa when he went to Chelsea, Juan Morata leaving to Chelsea as well, or wherever he other playing Juventus, wherever he went. Players are left. Of course, it also came down to like Atletico needing to sell as well. I know that, but it's a matter of like, come on, bro. Like, oh my god, not again, not again. Oh my god, you motherfucker, bro. Oy, bro, Jimenez, get open, man. I need one more shot from you. Oh my god, bro. South Africa just give up the ball again in such a danger. What is this nubhead doing? Who are you giving the pass to? Pick up your head. But Jimenez, open yourself up, man. You're staying behind the players. Motherfucker. All right, I don't know what South Africa are doing. They came out with they started the game with nerves, and they're coming out in the second half with nerves again, bro. Come on, bro. Osimhen is probably the last picking in the picking order. Yeah, man. Yeah, because I mean, anyone that Morrique could possibly come to Barcelona that's not happening anymore. He got signed to another club. So listen, man, I think it's Julian Alvarez or nothing. I think it's Julian Alvarez or nothing. And like I said, guys, don't be surprised if we don't really see much until after the World Cup. Don't be surprised because the priority right now for the player, for Julian Alvarez especially, is focusing on Argentina, focusing on his camp, focusing on his team. I don't think he's really much focusing on because we also got reports saying that if Julian Alvarez has to stay at Atletico, he's not going to be upset about that. He's not going to be sad about that, right? So I think it's a situation right now where Julian is calm about it, and when it matters, when it comes to that point, boom, kill the side.
A mí me tocó baño gracias a uno de los aspersores, pero no hay lluvia y después sí también llovió el cerito.
Bueno, abusado con los aspersores. Está tiene Raúl. Raúl combinándose con Julián. A Julián le favorece un rebote y después.
What the hell, bro? Fucking hell, bro. If Barca doesn't sign a big number 9, then we can invest in other positions and use what we have. The Egyptian number 9 will be called up for preseason and can play with Ferran Torres for the 9. Ah, man, that's what's just so tough because I mean, I find it hard to trust Ferran, man. I still find it hard to really trust Ferran, bro. Ferran is just we know Ferran, guys. We know Ferran. One game may be good, one game may be shit. We know how Ferran Torres is, man, and for the most part, he can be very stressful. So, unless next season, out of nowhere, we get prime Ferran Torres, where he just turns into such an elite level, which would be incredible, where we wouldn't even think twice of not being able to get Julian Alvarez because another steal there. But it's hard, man. I still think we need an elite level attacker to really complement the other attackers we have, and especially to be either a super sub or a main player for us, like a Julian Alvarez, right? Brother, do you think Barca putting that Johan Cruyff quote 5 times in a year is the most annoying shit ever? We're crying over Bernardo Silva, like what the fuck? Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't really care about Bernardo Silva at this point. Like, oh my god, there you go. Is that even Jimenez? Oh my god, free kick. Is that not a red card? That should be a red. Yeah, direct red. Red card for South Africa. The first red card of the World Cup. Oh my days. Beautiful over the top. He was onside. He was definitely onside. Red card for... And of all the guys to get the red card too, the guy who has the name Shithole or Sithhole. What a last name. I think, yeah, he's on. He has to be on. There's VAR in World Cup, right? There's VAR in the World Cup. Yeah, he's onside. Clear red card. Jimenez, take that shit. You better take that shit, Jimenez. You better take that shit, Jimenez, bro. I want a shot on target right now. South Africa go down to 10 men now, bro. If everybody wasn't almost impossible for them in this match, now with 10 men, oh my god, they're done. It is completely over. South Africa are the first country to be out of the World Cup. Insane. I think Ferran can still make a jump, but yeah, top number 9 is ideal. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ferran, man, he's just like, bro. I've backed Ferran for such a long time, where it gets to points where you just like with Chelsea, man. Like Chelsea's the best example. The game against Chelsea, where he started as our number 9, and then look at the chance he misses, man. Like, come on, bro. We can't have that, man. I hope Ferran can just turn on that switch next season, where if we can't get Julian over the line, he can be our... Yes! Jimenez is taking it! Jimenez, you mother... I swear to God, you better hit it on target. You better take that shot on target. Wait, hold on, guys. I need a shot on target from Jimenez. Here has one. I need 2 shots on target from Jimenez. He already has 1. Jimenez, I swear to God, you better shoot it on target. You better shoot it. I swear to God, if he hits the wall. Jimenez. Raúl Jimenez for Mexico. From a free kick from edge of the box. Record for South Africa. Can Raúl Jimenez make it 2-0? Oh, you motherfucker, bro. Lob it over the wall. What are you doing? He shoots it right at the wall, man. What was he thinking? Where did you see the gap there? Where did you see it? You shot it right at his chest. You nubhead. My God, bro. I needed a shot on target, bro. I needed a shot on target. Just one more shot on target, Raúl Jimenez, bro. You have one job. You're a striker. I don't need you to score. Just get that shot on target, bro. Fucking hell. Come on, man. Mexico now on the attack again. Come on, they're down to 10 men, please. Oh, Mexico. Oh, Canelo's there at the stadium as well. Who's that guy? I feel like I've seen that guy before. Who's the other guy? Or not. But yeah, guys, it's still a long summer for Barcelona, man. Still a long summer. Like again, there's gonna be that one player that just performs in the World Cup, immediately linked to Barcelona. Barcelona are talking to their agents. Barcelona are linked to this player. Barcelona are interested in this player. Blah 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 blah. It's just how it is. So it's gonna be a long summer still. So many things to happen, and best believe Barcelona are going to be a center point of that for sure. We're gonna see a lot of Fabrizio Romano tweets on Barcelona for sure. Do not doubt that whatsoever. It's FC Barcelona, man. Especially if Barcelona needs some signings. Best believe we're gonna be linked to many players. And we might get linked to Quinones after this game. We might get linked after this game. Oh, Barcelona are looking to Quinones, huh? It's how it is, bro. It's how it is. But hopefully we can get another big signing, man. Hopefully. Welcome. Welcome. It's time to play football. Speed, you beast. Speed, you beast.
Viene Johan, trata de jalar, marca Julián Quiñones y le da un buen espacio a Johan para recorrer y tocar ahí cortito el balón con Gallardo. Y de Gallardo para Eric Lira. Y Lira con este cambio de juego.
Again, guys, the giveaway is going to be done in a couple days. This Friday, is it this Friday? Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday. On Saturday, guys, I will be announcing the winners of the giveaway. All you have to do is really just leave a comment on the, what's it called, on the video that I made. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Just leave a comment, anything, really say anything you want. You can comment toast, you can comment I love, comment whatever you want to comment, and I will basically be putting your guys' name in a raffle to see who is going to win. And I'm gonna be picking 2 winners as well, so have some high chances. Have some high chances for sure. What's a number? What's another number 9 we could go for after who is under the top 3/5 strikers? None of La Liga we can buy. It's so tough, man. Top 3, top 5 strikers, man. I'm hearing names like Oyasar about it, but no, he doesn't really convince me. Ooh, he doesn't really convince me. I know for Spain, Oyasarba can turn up. I know he turns up for Spain, but at a club level, not really. He doesn't really convince me. Man, this is why the striker like again. This is why this is why I really want Julian, because at some point you just have to spend the money for a big striker, especially for a big player, right? At some point you just got to spend the money. Every team has done it. Bayern did it for Kane. City did it for Haaland. You could say PSG somewhat did it for Dembele, even though we sold him for a very cheap price. Every team at some point just has to spend the money, right? Madrid doing it for Mbappe in terms of his wages and everything, spending a lot of money for sure on him, signing bonuses as well. So at some point you have to spend the money. That's why it's like difficult, man, because the striker options, the striker market isn't the best, because all the best strikers play for a big team already. Because the other links like a Joao Pedro, like a Osimhen, are unrealistic, man. They're just not happening. I don't see Chelsea selling Joao Pedro for nothing, and Osimhen is just the wages problem, which I don't see him dropping, because that was a problem for him to get a move away from Napoli in the first place. No team wanted to really pay his wages for as good as a striker he tends to be. So man, I really can't give you an answer, man. I really don't know. Julian Alvarez is the only one in my mind.
En esa presión como fue, apretó el Piojo Alvarado, pero también en Bukasi no da un balón por perdido. Qué buen defensa es ese número 14 en la selección de Sudáfrica. Buen defensa. Ojo ahí,
Falta for Mexico, another free kick. Close in the box.
Ya la está señalando, la infracción fue sobre Eric Lira. Y hay tiro libre para la selección de México. Interesante aquí la vamos a ver cómo va. Y pues no, el pisotón, ¿no? Cuando ya Eric Lira había tocado la pelota. En el muslo también creo que le alcanza a dar.
Y esa zona se antoja para uno de los dos que no va a poder ejecutar, pero está calentando. Ya seguramente está en la mente del Vasco Aguirre y Luis Chávez. Y Morita es el segundo que está haciendo trabajo precompetitivo.
Vamos a ver el Piojo y Brian Gutiérrez para meter una pelota al área. Ahí está Gallardo, Montes, Reyes, Vázquez, Quiñones y Raúl. De zurda, Alvarado. De derecha, Gutiérrez.
The question is now, are Real Madrid going to be roasted like Barca have been? Oh wait, free kick for Mexico, come on. Jimenez, get in there. The thing is, the question is, we can go crazy on Real Madrid for going for free transfers, right? For going for free agents and all these things, because they made fun of us for that for sure in the past. That Baggio. Is Vlahovic still available on a free? I'm not even sure, but shit, I don't really want Vlahovic at all, to be honest. Listen, from this match for Mexico, again, if they end up winning this game, which is looking like they will, massive 3 points, and good for them. But it just shows that they're not good enough either. Like, South Africa have been god-awful, terrible. They're down to 10 men, and Mexico struggle to create chances. And Mexico struggle to create any clear-cut chances. It just shows that the quality just isn't good enough. Oh, beautiful. Oh, almost. Almost.
Otra vez por el sector de la derecha viene muy vertical el Piojo Alvarado y en la segunda ocasión que le queda larga una pelota gracias al espacio que se va generando por la libertad de Brian. Por cierto, regresa la leyenda Aurelio Casillas. Es la temporada final del Señor de los Cielos por Telemundo. Martes 7 de julio, 9-8 centro.
No, es que en Telemundo el verano arranca con esto, pero sigue con todo lo que vamos a tener espectacular en nuestra programación. La tiene Sirisi. Mora, grita la gente.
Sí.
Yeah, people want Gilberto Mora to come on.
Y comienza a llover también.
Might as well, bro. Might as well. They're down to 10 men. Might as well put the 17-year-old in.
Así que
Why not?
cambio de Sudáfrica listo. Ahorita vamos a ir Temba Swan, el que va.
Estoy empezando a ver desde acá arriba a Rafa un poco desesperado. Mira, ahí diciendo, vayan para arriba, tenemos uno más. Mira,
Sí, claro,
y
presión.
estamos quedando un poco atrás, ¿sabes? Mira, lo estoy viendo desesperado, mira.
Sí, pero Lira vuelve a hacer ese gesto que ya mencionabas, Andrés, de calma, y en la mitad de la cancha pide que no se pierda la paciencia.
Sí, obviamente al final dentro de la cancha vas a otra temperatura, ¿no? Entonces ellos al final son los que deciden a qué ritmo jugar dependiendo la energía que tengan en ese momento.
Falta del Piojo. Temba Swan a la cancha. ¿Quién se va a ir por Sudáfrica? Carlos Justice.
El que se va es el número, lo creo que es 23, ¿no?
Another substitute for South Africa. 2 changes now.
Jaren Adams es el que deja la cancha, Temba Swan es el que entra.
Ahí está entonces el ingreso de Temba Swan. Es un chico que juega tiene más condiciones ofensivas que Adams. Pero bueno, se va a ubicar por lo que vemos ahí detrás del 9, donde estaba Adams más o menos.
Sí, lo había utilizado incluso como segundo delantero a Swan en algunos partidos, acompañando a Foster. Eso me da a pensar que no ha renunciado por completo, ¿no? Ahora sí, completamente obligado a tirar pelotas largas.
¿No? Y lo que
Man, I really hope that the South Korea game later tonight is going to be way more entertaining than this, man. I'm actually more excited to watch that game for sure. An Asian team, one of the best Asian teams, and a European side who have some decent players. You know, they got the Suchek, West Ham midfielder. Schick. They have some players, so I mean, hopefully they could play way better than this, man. This is just, wow. What an opener, but I mean, everyone really expected this. I think most people are just watching this game because it's the opening game of the World Cup. Not really because it would be an entertaining game. Because there's going to be many games in this World Cup which I can guarantee you I will not be watching because they're not that appealing whatsoever.
A dividirla al frente, la busca Raúl, la baja con el pecho y retiene, eso lo hace muy bien Raúl. Cuidado ahí con el choque muy fuerte de Quiñones, terminó Julián cometiendo falta. Y ojo, porque sí, el futbolista sudafricano se duele bastante. Julián le indica a Sampaio, ya el balón.
You didn't even touch him, bro.
Que no lo toca. Mira.
Ah, sí, no lo toca, pero claro, estuvo cerca, eso sí.
Sí, pero cuando hay una...
Brother, not gonna lie, if Barca realizes that they don't need a player like Ronaldo, then they shouldn't do with a pre-agreement and let this fan base lose their belief.
Usualmente eres capaz de ir un poquito más al frente, de meterle, ahora sí, ya no te falta absolutamente nada, tiene los elementos en la mesa para ir por más.
Ya se decidió Javier Justice por 2.
I mean, like, yeah, the pre-agreement with Bernardo Silva,
Y Luis Chávez.
Perfecto.
I mean, I guess just wasn't convincing enough for Bernardo Silva, right? Like, we were going in for him. I think Barcelona were going in with him with the intention of, all right, we'll bring you in. We like you as a player. You're a great player. You can offer things for us, but not anything clear cut where they went all the way to get the deal done. Because if Barcelona truly wanted him, then they would have gone all out for him, right? But they probably saw the wages. They probably saw what he truly wanted, which was getting a clear starting role and a clear playing role on the team. It wasn't convincing for Barca. Like saying, bro, you're getting a secondary role. We're not paying those wages. You better reduce them shits. And yeah. So Barcelona were just like practically just there, just to be there and be like, yo, I mean, we'll take you if no other team wants you, and if you don't like any other team that wants you, because if Real Madrid never came into this deal, you could say, we probably would have gotten Bernardo Silva, because I doubt he would have wanted to go to Atletico Madrid over us.
Vasco seguramente habrá una modificación táctica, pero desde que perdió un jugador Sudáfrica, México no ha sabido acomodarse dentro del campo.
Viene Williams con este despeje, entregando la pelota prácticamente. Está solo el cachorro, que la mata con el pecho y que ahora va a intentar este balón largo hacia Raúl. A Raúl lo desplazaba un poquito Ocon, no alcanza Sampaio a detectarlo. Y viene Sudáfrica con la pelota. Otra vez Ime Ocon para Sibisi. El balón con Mudao. Aprieta Gallardo, Mudao en el apoyo con Sibisi. La va a dejar ahí la pelota y bien Quiñones de roba y tocó para Brian Gutiérrez. Gutiérrez le filtraba el esférico a Gallardo, que me parece se había quedado colgadón, pero se cruzó bien la defensiva sudafricana y la
To be a
tiene
trooper, you gotta know how to play.
Viene con este despeje al frente Reinders, no la puede retener, va a ser para México y ahora sí vendrán los primeros cambios en 20 minutos. El primero que sale es Brian Gutiérrez. Carlos Justes.
Mora's coming on. Gilberto Mora's coming on, boys.
Número 26, el que
Let's see what this youngster can cook up.
y el otro es el que se va, es Álvaro Fidalgo, y el que entra es Gil Mora. Que se lleva una gran ovación.
Wow, the whole stadium is cheering for him, man. Is he that good? Is he that good? Let's see.
Es muy aplaudido el debut de Gilberto Mora en Copa del Mundo, ¿no?
Sí, haciendo historia como el jugador más joven debutando en la Copa del Mundo.
Mexicano, sí. Vamos a ver la actuación de Mora y también Chávez. Chávez que viene de una lesión gravísima en Rusia. Bueno, se lesionó con la selección mexicana, de hecho, pero estuvo casi el año entero. Aquí la toca Luis. El piojo de primera intención y después Raúl atrás.
Let's hope we sign Castello Luqueva, man. That guy wants to leave Leipzig, and we can play left center back, and he can play left center back, left back, and center mid. A very versatile player. Yeah, I heard that link, but is there a price for it, man? What's the price looking like?
A Gallardo por izquierda,
Qué
¿no?
bien,
Muy
qué
bien.
bien aquí Raúl. Encontrando a Julián, la apertura para Piojo Alvarado. Pico del área, viene el Piojo con este centro.
Come on! Yeah! Good, finally, you son of a bitch! Woo! God! About mother effing time! Oh, W for my bet. 2 shots on target for Jimenez. Oh my god, I was actually so worried because holy fuck. He barely got any chances this game, man. And he's crying too. That's emotional, of course. 2-0 for Mexico. South Africa, say goodbye bye to the World Cup because oh my god, you guys play awful. They're saying 60 million, but Leipzig is willing to negotiate. I mean, that will definitely show how much of a priority Barcelona see the defense to be because it's looking like they're prioritizing the attack more, right? So, I mean, we'll see how. I think we'll have to really see how the Julian Alvarez deal goes down. If that goes bad, then I think Barcelona should reinforce them in the defense 100%.
Tengo la piel chinita. Tengo la piel chinita. Quiero mucho a Raúl. Sí,
Mira esto,
Sí,
como
sí.
toda
estoy con ellos.
la
Estoy con ellos.
banca con él.
Te lo juro, tengo un sentimiento tan bonito ahora por él. Se lo
I'm
merece.
feeling bad for South Africa, but they're just too ass. Yeah, man. Like, it's just how it is, bro. There's just levels. Bang. Let's go. There's just levels to the game, boys. There's just levels to the games. Like, World Cup is like. This is why, like, this World Cup format, like, the new format is so, like, weird. Because, like, there's so many countries, like, there's more countries added. But it's not like those other countries added are going to have, like, such a huge impact, right? Or, like, going to be new contenders for the World Cup or anything. I mean, it's nice, like, new countries are added because more countries get the opportunity, but there's levels, bro. There's levels to this shit still. There's levels to this shit. The top of the hierarchy are still going to continue to be top of the hierarchy. Only minute she got me ready, keep it with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both and I bet about but I forget that. Alright, so boom. Giving her the extra key.
Ya cayó el segundo, esto se da un
The
poquito
fuck?
más de temple, un poquito más de energía para seguir adelante.
Y bueno, gracias a
Something duro.
aquí nos hemos quedado durante esta pausa de hidratación.
How could I forget that I given it a shaky?
Que siga la fiesta, que siga la fiesta. La verdad
I
que
put money line Mexico as well, so they're gonna
es
win.
el que rompe la línea en conducción. Bueno, juega de poste Raúl muy bien y luego se incorpora al ataque, entrando de segunda línea.
Yeah, is Carlos's thing gonna fucking hit? What did Carlos put again? He put Raúl Jimenez anytime goal scorer. Quiñones, how many? Yo, Carlos is shit. Yo, Juan, Carlos is shit gonna hit. Wait, who the fuck is Roberto Alvarado?
Sí, es lo que te aporta un delantero con las cualidades de Raúl, ¿no? Que siempre se ha dicho, no es tan goleador, pero
And he got an assist.
es un jugador más completo.
Yo, did Carlos shit hit?
Registros
He put money line Mexico. Anytime score Jimenez, he scored. Quiñones, anytime score, he scored. Raúl Jimenez, oh no, he put 3 shots on target for Jimenez. He needs 1 more for Jimenez. He put 2 shots from Quiñones. I'm pretty sure he's already at 2. And assist from Roberto Alvarado. And he got an assist. Yo, is Carlos about to hit? Carlos knows ball type shit? Did he put that bet on?
2-0 lo está ganando el equipo mexicano. Mora, aquí está Gilberto entre dos. Hace el servicio lateral. 17 años tiene Gilberto Mora y un futuro impresionante.
¿Qué hacías tú a los 17 años? ¿Qué hacías? Él está jugando un mundial en
sí.
su casa.
De acuerdo.
When is the game of a country we actually know more about?
Edson Álvarez y Hormiga, ¿verdad?
Tomorrow, no, it was Saturday, Brazil versus Morocco. I mean, I think tomorrow, who plays tomorrow? Tomorrow's Canada, I think it was.
Sería su tercera ventana de Sudáfrica.
Tomorrow is USA, Paraguay, Canada, Bosnia.
Jiménez a meterse al área. Va por fuera Raúl. Ya levantó la bombera.
Yeah, mostly Saturday, Brazil versus Morocco. Sunday, Germany versus Curacao. Oh my God. We could put like 6 goals minimum right there. Ivory Coast, Ecuador should be a good game too. Netherlands, Japan. Sweden, Tunisia. Monday's the first game for España, Capa Verde. Bro, we got some high potential of making some bread for this World Cup.
Montes robando la pelota. El Piojo combinándose con Gilberto Mora.
How can I forget that I had given it an extra? Croatia versus England on next Wednesday. Uy. Raúl, penal. Nope. Ref says no. Get up. Get up, Jimenez.
No hay nada. Raúl se duele del pecho.
Te digo algo, en el origen de la jugada es un taco de Kiel Mora, donde hace uso de... ¿Tú crees que es taco? Yo creo que es rebote, ¿no? Rebote, yo creo que es taco. A ver, yo creo que es la RP.
No sé.
Ahora, esto... No me digas que es hombro con hombro, ¿ves? Hombro derecho. Yo no te digo que la vaya a
Ahí te
marcar.
pusiste la bandera.
No.
Ahí te pusiste la
Le
bandera.
gana la posición.
No hay nada, no hay
Le
nada.
gana la posición.
Se cruza bien.
Y sí creo que
¿La de Morita?
no.
Yeah, my boy needs.
Y la de Mora creo
My boy put Raúl Jimenez anytime goal scorer, Quiñones anytime goal scorer.
es muy bueno de Chávez.
3 shots on target from Raúl Jimenez, 2 shots on target from Quiñones, and an assist from Alvarado. And everything has hit so far, except for 1 more shot on target from Jimenez. Insane. Let's see if he can hit. Just Raúl, come on, you motherfucker. Just 1 more shot, bruv. Just 1 more shot, you motherfucker. Do it. Just take 1 more shot, Jimenez. You got 17 minutes. I'm like thinking about doing match reactions for the big games for sure, but like for these small games, I don't think it's worth doing match reactions because especially not for this game, right? It's like not really that entertaining and really like honestly,
Ya va a preparar cambios. Son
I don't know many of the players to really be like, oh wow.
los que van a entrar. Cuando tiene la pelota.
But for the big games, for sure, I'm gonna do match reactions like after the match, I should say. Like the match reaction videos, I do it for Barça.
Qué momento vivía Luis Chávez del Mundial de Qatar.
I'm thinking about starting a second channel where I'm gonna like do things and topics of like away from Barcelona and football in general, like reacting to different things, doing videos of other things that's not football related. I'm thinking about doing that. I might start it soon because I want to make some other reaction videos that are hilarious as well. So stay tuned for that. That might happen sooner or later. Come on, give the ball to Raul. Get my boys hit. Oh, terrible. Falta. Nope. Uy. Oh. No foul. All ball. That's a foul though. I don't even she call me red-handed. People of the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked. Man, when I get that, I ain't giving it an extra key. All this time she was standing there, she couldn't take her eyes off me. Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Oh my god. Nah, Carlos. Oh my god, bro. That's ass. They just screwed my boy over, boy. They just screwed my boy over. They took out Raul Jimenez. Oh, that's fucked. I won't be watching any games until the final 18. In the final 16. What you mean, bruv? You gotta watch. There's some games still for the group stages. Senegal versus France. France versus Norway. Brazil, Morocco. Uruguay, España, bro. Croatia, England. There's some good games in the group stages still to watch, but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't say watch every single game, but there's still definitely some good games to watch. Yeah, bro, you should start a separate channel about football in general, cover La Liga, EPL, Champions League, etc. I mean, I was referring more to like starting a second channel where I'm like talking about other things, like reacting to other things, like reacting like to, let's say, funny videos, try not to laugh, things like that, like to animes, to trailers, to like things you guys want to react to that has nothing to do with football. Because for the most part, I post everything football related on this channel. Like as much as like I mostly do Barca, and I do consider it to be more of a Barca channel. The brand isn't really like to call it straight up Barca only. Like the original name of this channel was Fútbol es Vida, like ball is life, right? Football is life. So I'm trying to do it like in a concept like everything has to do with football, but instead of just strictly Barcelona, right? But I know majority of you guys are from like for Barca fans, mostly Barca fans, mostly Barca related for sure. But I was mostly thinking of a second channel to like react to different things and do other things. Chicharito, Javier Hernández. All right. I don't even know she got me red-handed. Kicking with the girl next door. Picture that we were both butt naked. How can I forget that? Was that Vega? Do Brazil. Let's see how Brazil could do under my boy. What the fuck? Carlito Ancelotti. Wait, so is Speed like? Because I saw Speed like post that he's going to like every single game or something like that. So is he gonna watch like stream every single game or something? Which is, I don't know how that could be possible, but I mean it could be possible. I saw like a couple of people last World Cup go to like every single game. Let me see if Speed is streaming. Well, he's not streaming or anything.
Allá van a apretar otra vez. El Machín fue el que ahora casi roba el balón. Y Williams viene con este despeje. Por arriba Johan. Le ganó Majupa. Y después Montes muy bien.
And the World Cup 2026 tour teaser. What does that mean, though?
Personas hoy en el Estadio Ciudad de México. Casi 81,000 personas.
Y porque no les cabía más seguramente, si no también.
Claro, porque pues, te tienes que sentar tú, los de la frente, los de los patos, si no meten 100,000 como fue en el 70.
Exactamente.
Ahí te digo algo muy bien comportado. la
No,
afición.
extraordinaria la afición hoy. Lo platicábamos.
All right, last 10 minutes of the match
Tuvimos una reunión.
of this opener of the World Cup. Mexico get the massive 3 points.
Que tiene Apolis. Apolis es peligroso, le pega.
Ooh, shot on target for South Africa, finally.
Queda un hombre Justus lesionado por parte de
But it's
México.
just not good enough.
Dos, Israel Reyes y el Piojo Alvarado.
Ok. Se duele mucho el piojo. Vamos a ver qué pasó.
En el intento por...
No, fue antes el de Piojo.
son dos.
Sí.
Only gonna she got me red-handed, picking up the girl next
Lo
door.
atropellaron, mira.
Fíjate que en la alineación de Sudáfrica
Judas, we both one night in the bathroom
No,
stone.
definitivamente.
Apolis había sido titular prácticamente todo el tiempo.
You should, you should do a general football channel, neutral. You got the knowledge and the talent as a presenter and the talent as a football. You got a great chance to build a big channel with your talent. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I might do that as well. I mean, I can make another channel, I can make as many channels as I want, right? So, yeah, that'd probably be just like where this is probably just straight up Barca and then another channel for straight up other things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. The fact that Speed has become so known in the football community, but have no ball knowledge is crazy, right? That's crazy, right? It is crazy. I mean, for one, his personality plays a big role because he has a crazy personality, for sure. And but it's just crazy to show how much what's it called? FIFA just changed his life because it all started with FIFA. That's insane. It all started with playing a video game.
Será la del Piojo, ¿no? Que se quedó tirado desde antes.
I might do a FIFA stream sooner or later.
Bueno, vamos a verla.
Vamos a ver.
No way they're gonna be another red to Africa. South Africa.
Para el Piojo.
Oh God.
Ay, sí, sí, sí.
Another red card for South Africa? Wow, what an embarrassing start for them in this World Cup. 2 players getting red cards.
Lo que están revisando es una posible conducta violenta del jugador de Sudáfrica que golpeó al Piojo Alvarado sin ninguna intención con la mano en la cara y me parece que será una tarjeta roja indiscutible.
Ok.
Pues sí, parece que según Jaime es tarjeta roja porque si es una agresión.
Oh yeah.
Lo que dice con mano cerrada. Mira.
Oh yeah, he's getting a red. Another red card for South Africa, man. What the fuck, bro? What are they doing? Wow. What an embarrassing way to represent your country, bro. Come on. 2 red cards.
Ataque de Zambia, comissário Fobrei, start direct to the face of the defender. Decision, direct free kick, red card.
Así que es roja. Red para serles muy honesto, no entendí su explicación que fue
2 red cards for South Africa. What a way to end the game. You should focus. The Spurs focus leads to less success. To like trying to have to heat 3 pots of water at one flame. No, I feel you. Mad, those South Africans are. The Salva can still start in the South Africa team by the way they're playing. Oh man, this is insane, bro. What a way to start off the World Cup for South Africa, man. 2 red cards and losing your opening game in an embarrassing fashion. They have been terrible, man.
Ahora tampoco queda tanto tiempo, ¿no? 7 minutitos más lo que agregue el árbitro.
13, 14 minutos, ¿te gusta?
Sí, pero
Da tiempo para un
no, definitivo, hasta más.
y con 2 menos.
Bueno, un par de ellos, diría un compadre.
Una no es ninguna, ¿no?
Aquí la pelota que tiene el equipo mexicano con Luis Chávez. Entró bien Chávez, sí.
¿Sabes qué? Siento que, más allá que cuando lo decíamos con los cambios, que no cambió tácticamente en el parado, pero sí le dio frescura y eso sí cambió la intensidad de la selección. Empezó a volver a apretar arriba, a jugar más rápido y se vio reflejado.
Alexis entró con ganas, pedía falta, no la concede Sampaio. Así que el balón será para el conjunto sudafricano, el saque de arco. Y bueno, ya casi 40 minutos, Williams lo va a patear largo. 2 menos entonces.
5 minutos left. Plus extra time. Well, they're gonna like 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 2.
Desde el comienzo empezaron metiendo la pierna, ¿no? Los sudafricanos empezaron con todo. Aquí ganaron el cabezazo por arriba, pero está atento el Tala después de que Majupa intentaba.
All right. We went and it began with the girl named Zoe.
Ahora ya son 2 en la selección de Bolivia. Marco Echeverri fue el último en ser víctima de la roja en el primer partido.
Sí, el Diablo se fue expulsado en el partido inaugural.
El Diablo Echeverri. Ese fue mi primer mundial que yo recuerdo.
En Alemania, Bolivia.
Sí,
Digo, el 94. El balón que tiene Chávez. ¿El de 94?
El del 94.
South Africa get booked the return tickets already. Literally, bro. Literally, man. I hope they're doing that already. Like, just get it done quick.
El balón que tiene Gallardo. Circula México la pelota. Mora. Alexis Vega. Amagó. Para ir largo con Gallardo, prefiere jugar de seguridad con Chávez. Y aquí está Johan Vázquez. De Johan para Gil Mora. Pues fíjate, está Gilberto Mora, Armando González, que sus padres con el mismo nombre también, ¿no? Estuvieron en el profesionalismo sin la fortuna de ser seleccionados nacionales. Chávez puede abrir, pega por el costado Gallardo. Alexis se gira y toca para Luis Gerardo. Y Chávez va ahora sí con Jesús Gallardo. El tabasqueño, muy bien.
Uy. Uy.
A Gilberto Mora. Ahora.
Uy.
El balón le va a quedar a Chávez, que frenó.
No se atrevió, ¿no?
No se atrevió a ir.
Como están los africanos.
Sí. Sí, vengo de 10 meses sin jugar, dijo.
No es lo mismo llamar.
Jesus.
No, claro. No, hoy vas 2-0.
Jesus, bro. South Africa are awful, man. They're just bad, bro.
Habrá que hacer el recuento de esta nueva generación. Hay que dársela también por buena al Vasco Aguirre, ¿no? Darle la oportunidad a los jóvenes que hace un año no los tenías ni en el radar, ¿no? La Hormiga González, Álvaro Fidalgo, el mismo Mateo Chávez, que lo trae selección nacional. Eso es,
All right.
para mí,
Door.
los famosos llega a la gran final de su temporada. Solo faltan 5 finalistas. Es a las 7 de la noche en el este 4 del Pacífico por Telemundo.
Gallardo. Tocando para Chávez. Ahora sí ya se tira atrás,
Sí,
¿no?
ya,
Sudáfrica sabe que...
con uno menos lo intentaron, les cayó el segundo, ya.
Sí,
muy difícil.
plausible lo que hicieron con uno
Sí,
menos,
sí,
pero
sí.
ya con 2 es complicadísimo. Y lo que quieren hacer es cerrar el partido, que no les caiga uno más.
Sí.
Johan para Chávez.
En estos momentos así, con un partido así, sí echo de menos que a lo mejor se haya una variante táctica de a lo mejor atreverte a poner 2 nueves, tienes hombres de más, sabes, quitar uno de atrás que te sube.
I'll be watching the Netherlands, Spain, and Argentina mostly, and Rafinha, Brazil. I love another world title for Lionel André Messi.
Ahí van a marcar retención.
That'd be beautiful, man. That would be beautiful.
Seguramente, con sus palabras,
Creating history, going back to back,
si algo no está roto, pues,
and for Argentina of all countries too. Sheesh.
¿A qué le movemos?
At that point, every Argentinian at that point would have to admit that he's better than Diego, right?
llevarte la canasta.
Every Argentinian would have to get out that mentality of thinking that Diego is better than Lionel Messi, because there's still many Argentinians that think Diego Maradona is still better than Lionel Messi, which for me is insane. But I can understand it comes to the age group, right?
No,
Ganar el partido.
a ver, gana, mantiene el 0.
Sí.
Fue sólido. Sí, debe estar muy conforme. Ya sus conferencias son peculiares.
All right.
Segundo seguro que después en las charlas con ellos sí les dejará ahí el recadito de decir, hey, no hay que aflojar en ningún momento. Que un gol más puede ser también la diferencia a la hora de decidir una clasificación.
Aquí viene Piojo. Edson libre por el centro. Álvarez trató de conectar al frente con Hormiga. Después el cabezazo Mora para el Piojo Alvarado. Traba el Piojo ahí fuerte con Apolis. Se impone el sudafricano. Después
Gonna tell you that I'm sorry for the things that I done.
la pelota era en Bukasi. Y otra vez.
Fuck, man. I forgot to take a screenshot of my order.
Sí, aquí yo sí me llama la atención que el entrenador de Sudáfrica, el belga, no diga, oigan, pasen la información, que tenemos dos partidos más, tranquilidad.
En una semana vamos contra Chequia, ¿no?
Sí, o sea,
Serenos.
con calma, que todavía se puede. No, o sea, no, a lo mejor está mal este ejemplo, pero lo dijeron ayer. El campeón del mundo del mundial pasado perdió el primer partido. O sea, me refiero que no ser campeón del mundo, pero todavía no está nada perdido.
45, 90 de tiempo corrido. Entramos a la recta final. El último suspiro del partido que va a durar. ¿Cuánto, compadre?
7 minutos más.
7 minutes more for what? For what? For what? What is the point of 7 more minutes, man? I'll be supporting Brazil for Rafinha till the Thai Vidi has a stinger. Messi is the GOAT, 100%. 100%. The greatest to ever do it, the greatest to ever play the game. I will listen to your reasons. Oh, that's such a foul. No way. They're going to give a red for Mexico, too. No way.
Montes fue directito a bajarlo. Es la roja para... Yo no sé si era último hombre, Montes. Eso es lo único.
Ahí es lo que tienen que revisar.
Vamos.
Tienen que revisar.
De una, ¿qué opina?
Red card for Mexico now. Oh my god, what is this shit, bro? What am I watching, bro? 3 red cards. It was a rough tackle for sure. Yeah, that was a rough tackle.
Si bien es cierto que iba en dirección a portería, no tenía una clara oportunidad manifiesta de gol y para mí no es una tarjeta correctamente bien sancionada. Creo que era tarjeta amarilla mucho más que una tarjeta.
It was a rough tackle, but I don't know for a red card though. I wonder if the referee's trying to interpret it as like he went way too rough or something for no reason. I don't know, but
Sí, por reglamento yo tampoco creo que sea roja. Sobre todo porque el reglamento es muy claro, si es una oportunidad manifiesta.
now the ref is not even hearing it. He's like, nah, bro. I'm guessing that's one of their main center backs, and he's irreplaceable.
Lo sigue sacando a Montes como diciéndole Zampayo, ya me la confirmaron, salte de aquí.
Yeah, no VAR check, nothing. Straight red card, get out.
No,
Damn, bro, what a nutbag.
Increíble que suceda en un partido que tienes ya en recta final, en tiempo de compensación, en la bolsa, con un equipo que está jugando con 2 menos.
Too many countries participating. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this we'll see how this World Cup finishes off to be. How this new concept of the World Cup finishes off to be. Is it going to be a good idea? Because I'm hearing next World Cup they're going to add more countries. I'm like, the fuck, what's going on here? What are we doing at this point?
Tiene ciertos elementos, creo, para marcarla. Ya se la confirmaron en el bar.
Sí, yo coincido. Para mí tampoco es roja. Pero bueno, ya sabes que...
Bro, I'm convinced Barca fans don't even watch players before tweaking for them. Bernardo in last Portugal friendly forgot what a forward pass is. I mean, I wouldn't base it off just off of Portugal because Bernardo for Man City has been good. Like that's the thing. I think. Hold on, free kick here for South Africa. What the? Oh my God, that just sums up their game right there. What the fuck? What is that? That is disgusting, bro. South Africa, just book the plane tickets right now, man. Come on, at least take a shot, bro. Like force the goalkeeper to move. Like, oh my God. But again, for Bernardo Silva, I think he will do good things for Madrid. I don't think it's a terrible signing. Maybe in the long run it will be terrible considering the wages they'll give him and everything, but I don't think it's a terrible signing. I think he will have a positive impact for Madrid. But it's not the end of the world for us, for Barca, because he's not a profile that we desperately needed or a player we desperately needed. Because again, we all came in with the idea if we were going to sign Bernardo Silva, he's going to be a super sub. He's going to be someone that's going to bring that experience, bring that obviously that mentality, that winning mentality that could be helpful for a team that wants to fight for all the trophies. But he was never coming in to be a starter or like just someone like that, right? And I don't like this this multiple country concept. We'll see by the end of this, man. Will the viewership rise because of the many countries now added? Probably, because a lot of countries are added, but it'd be tough.
Lateral que va a cobrar Sudáfrica. 2 minutos le quedan al partido, de acuerdo a lo que originalmente agregó el brasileño Sampaio. Williams.
Bro, end this shit show, man. My God. 3 red cards, Mexico 2-0 win. But for as bad as South Africa was, I think Mexico should still be doing more, man. They should still be doing more. They should still be getting more goals. They should still be doing better, honestly. Because if South Africa were playing against a better country, my goodness, be way more than 2-0, that's for sure. But just end this off. End it off.
Reyes es el que se acomodó ahorita, ¿no? Para cerrar el partido o tiró 3 atrás.
Si yo lo veo ahí justo en la mitad, pues sí.
I'm fucking starving, bro. I didn't eat shit. I gotta cook up my food. Regardless, the viewer numbers, the climate differences are too big. If Bernardo Silva is doubting who to choose, Barca shouldn't sign him to begin with. I think if Barca really went in for him, then yeah, I think he would have immediately chosen Barca. But the fact that Barca were hesitant, didn't want to give him what he wanted, whether it be because of the money he wanted or because of the role he wanted, then it just made him hesitate, right? Because the first initial part was that only Barca and Atletico wanted him, and like only Barca and Atletico wanted him, and then we got news from Fabrizio saying other clubs are not out the option as well. So I think it ultimately came down to Silva did not want to go to Atletico Madrid whatsoever. So he offered himself to Barca, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. He offered himself to Barca, and Barca didn't really want to go all out for him. So I think it ultimately comes down to Bernardo Silva did not want to go to Atletico and wanted to see if any other club would be interested. That's why we got the news like, all right, maybe after the World Cup he'll decide. But Madrid are going full in for him, so I guess that's why he's going to Madrid. But yeah, guys, there we go. That is the first game of the FIFA 2026 Copa Mundial World Cup. Mexico defeats South Africa 2-0. Goals from Guiones and from Jimenez. 2 red cards for South Africa, 1 red card for Mexico. I think it hurts more for Mexico because that's one of their main center backs. For South Africa, it means nothing whatsoever because they played like garbage throughout this whole match, even with those players that were on the pitch. So it really doesn't really mean much for them, I guess, because everyone seeing this game is pretty much confirmed that South Africa are getting knocked out quite easily. But hey, guys, that was the first game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will be later tonight as well, around 9:45 p.m. Eastern time. I will be going live for South Korea versus Czechia. So I don't know, bro. I forgot to say their name, but I will be live later for that match as well. The game starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is I'm gonna be late for sure. So we're gonna be up until midnight. But I hope you guys can join me for that as well. Thank you guys for joining me for this stream, and I will see you guys in a couple hours. So much love. Take care.